The DFP?
Yeah. For us, actually, though.
I wasn't really.
Like, our management will, like, say other things where we're like, oh, that's cool. Like, that one, he was like, hey, they want to profile you in the Detroit Free Press.
Yes.
Like, yes.
Imagine you
awesome.
you open up the Detroit Free Press and it's just like a hit piece.
That's what we were saying.
Yeah.
Two white guys talking about rap music.
Yeah.
Claiming
What did they say
Detroit
about
is
you
their
guys?
home. Right?
Out-of-towners. Coming into Detroit to gentrify.
What did they have to say about you in the article?
It was basically the angle was, and I liked it. It was like an intern guy who's like in college, who's a fan of ours, and he was like, "Look, the people who read the paper want to know what this job's like."
Yeah.
They were like, they don't get it when someone says they run a YouTube channel, and so it was like a lot of those details, and then like our origin, how we met and shit like that.
Yeah. And kind of just, like, our dynamic and what we
Yeah.
want it to be or whatever. They seemed like they asked a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
It was cool, though.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
We did it at the
You like
Coney
go
Island.
to the.
We went to the Coney Island, which is like in Detroit. They have Coney Islands, which are like hot dog spots
Yeah.
that are open like
Yeah.
24 hours, but it's
24-hour
like
diners.
it's like
Is it
Greek
like-
food and canned
And
beer,
it's got like chili on it.
chili dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like yeah.
Chili onions mustard is the
Yeah.
Detroit way to get
I'm
a
from
Coney.
Cincinnati, so I feel like that's.
That comes with spaghetti or whatever.
Yeah,
which-
not the Conies. Though.
Yeah.
The Conies, yeah.
We went to University of Cincinnati.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we both went there.
My sister went to Xavier, so.
Oh, rich! You guys are rich.
Jesuit college.
We keep giving you things that are like
I'm golfing
like-
in Maine.
yeah,
My
not-
sister went to private school.
Your parents just moved to Maine.
Yeah.
They have enough money for the rest.
They have enough money to move.
Must be nice. We're into Legos.
Yeah, your leg.
She went to Dayton.
I did.
Oh, really?
Oh, let's go
Yeah.
Flyers.
Wait, when?
I graduated like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brother went to Dayton.
Okay.
Keegan Savage. Don't know if you know who that
I don't
is.
think I know.
Probably
When did
not.
Great
you graduate?
name.
Yeah.
That is. a
He graduated maybe 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
I love you guys. So I'm from Chicago. My mom's from Detroit. So
Oh, okay.
I like the Midwest.
Absolutely. yeah.
Nice. Where in Detroit?
She.
Your mom's from Detroit?
Oh,
Troy,
Troy. Yeah.
Or yeah, Troy or like Bloomfield Hills. She like moved around a bit. that
Right.
Area.
Right. The burbs.
The
Love it
burbs.
up there.
I got a lot of family in Birmingham.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another one.
Rich.
Bang.
That's another one. I believe.
Very, very wealthy up there.
we start slipping in like blue collar things. Like, and my family works at the mine.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
they're janitors.
My dad's a construction worker. My mom has a Depop.
Are we rolling? Mm-hmm. Oh, nice.
Nice. That's
All right,
all
Playdate,
captured.
episode 51.
Yes.
We've got some special guests with us
Indeed.
here today. The gentleman from Hivemind. Thank you for being here.
Hello, thank you for having us.
Which camera's mine?
Yeah.
You
You,
got this camera.
I actually don't
this
know.
Camera.
All right. I'll
Okay.
try to. Maybe I'll just stare right
I don't think
here.
there's one on me.
you guys want to tell people a little bit about yourselves?
Go ahead, Riley.
I'm Riley, and I am on a YouTube channel called Hivemind.
Yes.
With Graydon.
Yes.
That's him. He's
That's me.
Graydon.
And we're on YouTube.
Tell him you're 6'4".
I'm 6'4".
And I'm 6'1".
It's true.
Yep.
I noticed it when they walked in.
Yes.
It's a little
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't make eye contact.
Yeah.
We like trivia games and rap music
Yep.
and improv comedy.
Yeah, those are the things that we like.
They're our pillars.
Yeah, and also
you are
we
gonna
like football.
love this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we do a lot of rap music.
We're actually gonna freestyle later.
I was wondering when the cipher was going to be.
Mama's hands, running water,
All right.
standing still, endless fields of daffodils and chamomiles, rice under black beans. I walked into Apple with cracked screens. No prophetic. I could keep.
Wait, is
going.
that
Said later, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was just a little
That was
taste.
great.
That was just like
There we
something
go.
I was
Yeah.
working on.
That was good, man.
I wrote that.
So who's a number 51? Don't you guys do that?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
There we
go.
This is good.
I don't know. A player with a number 51.
Okay.
A long snapper.
You know who I missed last week was Manti Te'o. That would have been fun.
Manti Te'o was on here last week?
No,
Yeah.
no.
I was going to say, can I have this
We had his-
cushion?
you had his girlfriend last
You have
week.
some big shoes to fill this week.
51. Come on, give me a 51. Wait, let's think of a Detroit guy.
Okay.
How fitting would that be?
Dan Campbell?
Yeah, why do you,
What did he wear?
Kind of boxing us in there. Was Teddy Bruschi ever 51?
No, I think Andre Drummond was.
Andre
Drummond
Drummond
was
was
51.
definitely never 51.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a long snapper.
What do we have?
Oh!
Ichiro.
Oh, what? You Googled it? What is
Oh.
Lauren,
Well,
we
you
have
guys
to-
weren't like no one was giving anything.
There was no momentum.
Yeah.
There was no momentum.
Now,
Google it.
now we try and get someone who is 51 years old.
Oh, LeBron.
Can't believe you Googled it.
Ryan Reynolds.
It's a good guess.
Ryan
I'm
Reynolds
gonna
is
go What's his name?
I'm gonna go Chris Rock. No, that's too young. Chris Rock's
Yeah.
probably
I'm gonna go Will
66.
Smith.
Oh,
Young. Too
Conan.
You
young.
think he's younger than that?
Conan
Jay-Z,
Jay-Z.
O'Brien.
Jay-Z.
Are
Will
you
Smith
Will
is
Smith?
my guess.
All right, Will Smith.
55.
Good line.
Give me Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. He's definitely
Jay-Z.
older.
54.
Okay.
Damn, really? I actually thought he was like 65.
Conan
What?
O'Brien.
Is that a crazy?
I'm going with
He kind
Exhibit.
of looks old.
Exhibit?
Exhibit.
the rapper?
Yeah.
Conan's way older.
Oh, wait, I got one. Royce to 5'9".
61.
There you go,
Oh.
Detroit.
What is that?
Royce to 5'9". Yeah.
Duh, 5'9".
Oh wait, who is that? Oh, he's a rapper.
Royce the 5'9" is an insane guess.
Oh, what about
47,
Exhibit?
The leader in the clubhouse.
Who?
Though.
Exhibit with an X.
It's X and then Zibbit. Like a frog sound with a Z.
Wait, I'm like lost.
Exhibit.
Exhibit.
Then Zibbit.
X.
X and then
Lauren
Zibbit.
does this
Rapper
fun
and
thing every
host
week
of
where
Pimp
she
My
forgets
Ride.
how to type.
Exhibit.
Oh,
Yeah, I
so
don't
close.
know.
So I guess that wins in like the Price is Right.
okay. I'll take it.
context.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or in any context. I think it's just the closest one.
Are you okay?
Oh, he's He's coughing.
So
All
we
these
do a fun
years.
thing with whoever's closest to the person gets to meet that person. So,
Really?
Yeah. So we'll get
Ladies and gentlemen, Exhibit.
Oh, he's camera shy.
we have
He doesn't want-
hundreds of celebrities out there waiting to get called. Ryan Reynolds. Fuck.
Jay-Z's like, I flew all the way here.
Yeah, we did go to West Coast Customs last time we were here.
Yeah, we did.
Is that a real place?
Yeah.
Like from
Pimp My Ride.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to
was
watch
picturing
that.
GTA.
No. Well, I think it's in there too.
Probably in there.
Isn't Exhibit on that show?
Yeah,
they
he
like-
wasn't there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
guess
used to be associated, and then they parted ways at one point. And it's
Yeah.
kind of it's a murky history.
contentious.
That would be pretty crazy
sorry
if he
to
was still
bring
working
that
there
up.
day to day as like a mechanic.
Like he
like, oh, really?
he
Exhibit really
looks
fell
up.
off.
He's like under the car. He looks up.
Covered
oh,
in
hey guys.
grease.
Taking a smoke, boss.
That there was one lady who was she was like a nurse, and so they put a CAT scan in the back of her car.
Yeah, they're always like, you love sewing, so we put a bunch of yarn in your car.
You ever
All right,
watch,
Sean Merriman. Can you? I have to do one. Or
He's
else
not
I'm gonna be-
51?
He's in the 50s, right?
No.
not the age, the number every time.
Oh, the
56.
number. Okay.
He's number 56.
All right, cool. I got a guess out there. I just had to do it.
He
Yeah,
didn't
ever
kill-
watch
I thought Sean Merriman killed
Extreme
himself.
Home
He,
Makeover?
no, he beat a woman. Sorry.
We're talking about two different things. Right now.
Your topic sounded a little more fun. Let's go with that.
There was I just like the one episode.
Junior Seau, that's who you're thinking of.
It was similar to Pimp My Ride, where there was one episode where the kid was like, "They're like, what do you like?" And he just didn't like anything. He was just like a normal kid. He's like, "I don't know."
They
They're
just
like,
take his car.
like, "What are you doing this weekend?" And he was like, "I'm going like paintballing." And then they made his entire bedroom paintball themed, and he like hated it.
Oh, it's Extreme Home Makeover.
yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, she loves to swim. And they'd be like, it's a pool. Your room's a pool.
All your shit's soaked.
We drenched your bed.
Ty Pennington, how old's he?
Ty Pennington?
Yeah.
Like he's at least 60.
Wait.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know.
Age.
Oh, I was thinking of Chad Pennington.
Yeah.
And I was like,
From the
he's a
Jets?
quarterback. He'd be in the teens.
59, damn it.
59. Yeah.
Adderall.
How'd you remember his name that quickly?
Oh, I don't know. I used to
You
love
have like a
stuff like
fat head of him on your wall.
I used to love stuff like that.
Oh, is that
The
the,
host
guy
of
from
Extreme
That's
Makeover.
the Extreme
Home
Home
Edition,
Makeover. Yeah.
God.
He was addicted to Adderall. Kind of one of the early Adderall guys when you look back
Kind of
on
ahead of the
it.
curve.
He was.
How vocal was he about this?
Well, he was very vocal, and that's how you knew. This house sucks. We're gonna knock it down.
Yeah.
Half of his job was demolition.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
just hit shit with a hammer.
They also brought that giant
Sounds like a blast.
RV bus,
Yep.
and it just definitely wouldn't block the whole house.
No.
Yeah.
We should, yeah.
And they recruited the neighborhood. Remember that aspect?
Yeah.
Like during the demo, they'd be like, "Everyone, come down!" It'd be like all the neighbors would show up
15
with.
milligrams.
my parents have a friend who's an architect, and he was talking to me about it, and he's like, I have fixed 20 houses that have been built by that show because they build them too fast and they just sink into the ground because that's not how houses are supposed to be built. He
Ty
said I'll
Pennington.
get there and it'll be like lopsided sinking into the ocean. It'll be like, shoot.
It's Ty Pennington just like wired out of his mind. I don't know, just figure it out.
Every
Slap
bed,
it together.
Granite, more granite.
every bed in the house is a race car.
And they always get foreclosed on. The family can never
Yeah.
afford them.
Yeah.
Because they increase the value by like triple.
Yeah, they'll
These are
go
like
from living in a
minimum wage.
shack.
I don't know what don't even know about this show.
Extreme home makeover.
I've never seen it.
What did you grow up watching with your family?
Oh, tell him. Tell him what happened.
In 2004, when George Bush was reelected, my mom said she didn't want to see him on the TV anymore, so she got rid of cable.
Oh,
Didn't get
Oh,
back
our
until
parents
the-
were very different.
yeah. We had a picture of them in the kitchen.
You got cable because of it.
Like how North Korea has Kim Jong Un
Yeah,
in every room.
that was
Like,
us
you guys
with
had
Bush.
George Bush.
And that she wanted to get, she made us get it back to watch Vancouver Olympics figure skating. So from this very concrete timeline of when I didn't have cable.
You didn't have
It was
TV.
04 to 2010.
She must have loved the Trump presidency, though.
She was, oh my God, she loved it.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah.
What is she?
if you don't like George Bush, you're gonna hate.
I know. It's like, oh God.
The next program's not for you.
You go back in time. You're like, Mom, you are in for a.
Yeah, I know.
George Bush
In
is not as
retrospect,
bad
though,
as he-
yeah.
Enjoy this while it lasts.
I wanted to bring something up. We got in our second ever, not you guys, but we got in our second ever beef as a podcast this week.
Oh, nice.
So I thought we could tell you
got
about
a
it
new
and
one?
address it. Yeah. The party.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Okay.
I leave for 1 week, God forbid, and he does the episode with our friend Liam. And I guess part of it was like shitting on some party they'd gone to the weekend before.
This is what happened. It was edited out of context, but we were talking about it. We were going over our weekend, and there was this house party down the street, and we had taken mushrooms and gone to this party.
Great idea.
So it was like a normal party, but it was like a white party theme. We weren't like making
It's
fun of it.
Venice.
I was more just talking about like how horrible of an experience it is to show up somewhere on mushrooms and realize you're the only person not wearing all white.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
a bad prank.
They said they edited the clip. Lord, do you have it?
I can send it to myself.
They
It
edited,
made you look racist?
So wait, like the
They made it-
people who threw the party edited the clip?
edited the clip
Yeah.
and put out like
It
kind of like
turns out
a
it's
diss
like-
track on it.
It turns out it's like
Oh, that's
it's not.
sick.
It wasn't just like a one-off party. It's like they have like an Instagram account with like 2,000 followers. It's called like Party
Party
Guys.
time.
They're
Party
like,
guys.
They're like
Party
promoters,
guys.
kind of.
They're like
right?
they have some sort of
Yeah.
recurring party that they host, I guess, in Venice, and like have like a following for.
The difference between how they reacted to it online and how it was when we were actually there. We were like having a nice time with all these people for like 15 minutes, and then Will sent this video to me.
They like tagged us in the comments. We're like fucking nerds. I got tagged. I was like, I wasn't even there. I'm not in the clip.
So wait, these guys threw a party,
But they did-
and it's based on the Dave Rubin white party. Is that the
Michael
I don't know.
Rubin.
Is that his name?
Michael Rubin. Yeah.
All right.
Dave Rubin. though?
Rubin
That's so
My
weird.
cousin, I don't
Is it
know.
Rubin Studdard's party?
This was yeah, Ruben Sutter was there.
Okay, but look, they edited it like kind of like a.
Wait, make sure the volume's up.
rumblings of a party down the street. So we were like, all right, we'll go. Immediately realized it's a white party. That would I guarantee that party was off. Everyone there must have suffered, must have suffered, must have suffered, must have suffered. It was 1,000 people.
Oh, you got clowned.
We got ripped.
No.
I think they kind of
Like
own.
a college party dropped in like the middle of a nice little family neighborhood.
There were
He's not even
rumblings of
funny.
It was just
You
strange.
guys got
All right,
owned.
we'll go.
we got
A little
They
bit,
got
but
owned. I feel like that's kind of ball.
that kind of looks like a bad
All
party.
I said was there was 1,000 people there, but then they made it, which is true. There was
It
1,000
sucked.
people
It sucked.
there.
Yeah, like,
They
it
made
would
like
have
a
been-
dubstep.
was awful after this dude showed up.
Yeah. Well, like we were the ones being awkward.
Clown emoji.
And then
we-
were,
Oh, you were there too.
Yeah.
We were like making
Yeah.
fun of like ourselves. We weren't like this party's. Liam did. say-
Liam went
And Liam
nuclear.
wasn't even there, so he didn't even.
Liam
need
wasn't
to-
there.
It would have been crazy if like there was more than 1,000 people in the clip. Clearly,
Yeah.
Like you're like there was 1,000 people there, and they're like, yeah, well,
Check out this clip of
crowd.
50 people.
yeah, it's like all right.
Well, I want to take this moment to apologize to Post Office LA. Your party was great. I just wasn't in the mindset to be like. Look at it was like it was a lot.
I'll double down on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd like to take this moment to
To
start
say,
beef.
yeah, I'm never going to go. I don't
Seemed
want
like
the
it
invite. yeah.
And
Seemed too loud.
yeah, I didn't.
Yes.
would
Wow.
never go.
Yes.
Way too loud.
Seemed too loud. I like chairs at a party.
I agree.
Yeah.
A lot of chairs.
Mostly chairs.
I like bar games.
2 to 1 chair to
Darts
people ratio.
or
Yep.
Skee-Ball or something.
What's the
Skee-Ball.
Shuffleboard.
I love Skee-Ball, dude. I used to.
Okay,
oh
we
my
got
God.
something here.
Yeah, I got this.
Let's
You
riff
opened
on this.
a train of thought here. Last summer, I was living in Maine before I moved out here, back at my parents' house.
Clap it up.
And I was working as I made banh mi's at a brewery. I was the line cook.
That's
And
blue collar.
Blue collar. Yeah. And after the town I live in is like this weird, like, there's like an arcade downtown. It's like
a known thing in like
it's like
southern Maine. It's strange.
it's like Myrtle Beach of Maine.
Sure.
Like, you know what I mean? And
A boardwalk Chuck E. Cheese type deal.
Exactly.
all people from Quebec.
But oh, nice. French people.
Oh, it's French Canadian Disneyland. It's very
that's
okay. And after my shifts, like I would put my headphones on and just like walk down to the arcade and just go to the Skee-Ball. And I would go like after every shift. I got so fucking good. I would just hit the 100 after 100 after 100 and win the jackpots. And then I swear to God, they like nerfed me, or like I don't know if there was like a switch. They were like, oh, he's coming in. But like, mind you, I look like a full blown autistic man walking in with over ear headphones, not smiling, and just going right to Skee-Ball and doing this for an hour and then leaving, like around families and kids. But the hundreds just stopped clicking, like they're not registering. And so at one point I like screamed out a 15-year-old employee, and then I kind of had like a come to Jesus where I was like, oh, this is a worse look for me than it is for him. He was like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how
shit's broken.
I don't know how the machines work. And I was like I just hit 600s in a row. And he's like, I can't prove that.
It's like you're arguing like at the sports book of a casino.
Yeah.
Instead, it's just like an arcade in Maine.
I was like, I can give you 100 tickets. I was like, I don't want the tickets. I want the fame.
I want the
I
gratification.
don't want a fucking stuffed animal. I want a parade.
He's talking to his coworkers. He's like, dude, I don't know. It's really strange. This guy comes in like full sweat every day, grinds, and then leaves. He doesn't say a word to us, and then he just snapped at me.
It's covered in plum sauce.
Embarrassing, yeah.
There's a glow in the dark mini golf place like right next to that. Have you ever gone to that one?
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's
though,
like
yeah.
really strange. And we were in there, and we were probably like too old to be in
that
there.
opened like 3 years ago.
Yeah, there was like, this was last summer or last winter, and there was a family in front of us like taking their time, having like a family day, and like my friend had a similar like kind of meltdown where
Pace of play. Let's keep it going.
he was like, dude, let's just skip them. Let's go in front of them. We were like, we're not skipping them at mini golf, dude. He's like,
Mind if we play through?
we're like home on winter break. We have like nothing to do. Like, why are you in like a time crunch right now?
You're like, you can't play 5. Come on. Everybody knows you can't play 5.
we had a group of golfers in front of us a couple summers ago, and kind of like a stuffy-ish place, whatever. And it was after 6:30, so we were like playing with our shoes off. There was this group in front of us. It was like 8 of like the best players at the club. Like go out after.
Wait, this is full adult golf?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Big boy golf.
Is it still glow in the dark?
Barefoot at mini golf feels like gross.
yeah, it's not like an etiquette thing. They're just like for like your own health. I think you should probably put those back on. But this guy kept yelling at us, and then so we went in after to apologize, and we were like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know. Like I didn't know it was going to be a big thing." He's like, "Buy my next round." We were like, "Okay." And so we bought his next round. He was drinking $80 a glass.
Oh.
And tricked us into doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you got to be careful when you offer to buy people drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I never offer to buy people drinks.
Nah, I make that mistake way too often.
Yeah.
No, I wish I could
Get him around, and I'm like, oh, fuck, 18-year Glenn Levitt. All right. I love that stuff too, man.
Yeah. Sam Barrett always, one of our friends always says that like getting recognized at bars has like lost me more money than it gave me, because they'll be like, let's do a round of shots and go buy it for you, and I'm like, no, I'll buy it for you.
Yeah.
And then I like don't have the money to be doing that. Like wake up in the morning with.
See, I always just go, okay.
Yeah. That is that's
all the time.
How you
Somebody's
should do
like,
it.
Hey, let me buy you I'm like,
Thank you.
I had one. I was at a wedding in Philadelphia a few weeks ago, and it was like we had like a section that was open bar, like for like the it was like the drinks the night before kind of thing. And then I went into the bar to like pee, and then some guy was like, "Let me buy you a drink," and I was like, "Sure." And like I let him buy me a drink, and then just took it back to like the open bar area. And I was like, that was just malicious. Like, I should have just been like, no, I have it. But
That's the classic dad joke at an open bar.
what? Like, oh, let me get
Rounds on me. Let me get you one, man.
I'll get this.
Yeah,
I got this.
But then a lady, one of the employees came up to me in the open bar area because I guess they were serving it in like different cups.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Where did you get that?" And I was like, "A guy bought it for me."
Some nice man.
She's like, "You gotta pour that out. You can't have glass here."
Willie, how do you like to pregame?
I like to pregame with Almost Friday, the pregame, the new hot card game that we brought directly from our houses. We made it, and it's now in stores in Target or on Target.com. Check it out. It's really fun. There's like a horses game in it that I love.
Yeah, you get to learn a little bit about your friends, get to quiz each other, have a blast, have a couple drinks, get it going.
I also, when this game was in early development, I was in college and I was reached out to and I helped write some of the cards.
There you go. Guys, we've officially partnered with Ricky to bring you the best canned alcoholic beverage on the market. Ricky was created to finally give the world a premium, spirit-based drink. Ricky is made with award-winning vodka or tequila and just a touch of that thirst-quenching fruit that we all love. Each can only has 130 calories, no added sugar, and all natural fruit juices. Ricky has a 7% ABV, which is a lot more than its competitors. That means each can, we're talking 1.5 shots. In a tall boy, we're all the way up to 2.5 shots. I'm not a math guy, but Lauren has told me that means a 12-pack is a full bottle, and a 24-pack is 2 full bottles, guys. The reason that it's so good is because it's real liquor and real fruit juice. It's not made with that typical malt liquor that you see in other canned cocktails that leaves that horrible aftertaste in your mouth and no one likes it.
Can I tell you something?
Please.
I bought NCAA college football 25 or whatever. I bought an Xbox and the game. I was grinding it all weekend. And you know what pairs very well with an upset over Florida State?
Can I take a guess? A lime Ricky.
Take a sip of the Ricky, throw a 40-yard bomb to Jaden McGowan. Take another sip of the Ricky, boom, going deep to Lewis Bond. I mean, it was insane. Tommy Castellanos had 500 yards, and I put down a number of Rickies. Not quite 500, but it was great.
Head to rickyspirits.com to find out where you can get Ricky near you. Follow @Friday.beers and @RickySpirits to stay up to date with upcoming Ricky contests and giveaways. Let's get back into this fantastic episode of podcasting. Will and I were walking to a Rams game a couple weeks ago, and
Yeah, it was killer.
we came to the realization that like you're allowed to drink in public as long as you're going somewhere. Like
As long as there's
like,
like a big event or something.
there was like
Yeah.
a woman selling beers on the sidewalk,
Yep.
and we bought them, and we were like, I guess it's allowed because we're going to the Rams game.
This was just like a neighborhood like adjacent to the
yeah,
stadium.
we
Right.
weren't in the
And there was just a
stadium
lady on a street corner like, beer here, like not hiding it at all. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
As long
And
as-
you go into a place where it's $20 beers, so everybody kind of makes the
Yeah.
exception. They're getting one in. They're getting their buzz before they got to pay.
Exactly.
Do you guys
yeah.
ever go to like when you were kids, like go peddle like popsicles or something like at like a high school football game?
I was so country, we would sell our vegetable garden by the roadside.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
Guys
Yeah.
are buying like tomatoes in case the team stinks.
We'd have like squash and stuff, and we'd just set up a sign. And this is like a town where a car would go by every 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
And so
It's
you'd
just
get
bad
two.
business.
Yeah, someone just pulls up and would be like, all right, take one squash and then like leave for like 50 cents.
One of our best friends, though, he started a little popsicle business.
Yeah.
And his mom like commissioned a logo for it, and that logo won an award.
Yep.
And so he had like a little. Was he on a bike?
It was a tandem bike his parents would ride, and it had a cooler on the back, and it said Hunter's Cool Treats on it. And they'd go to like the county fair and ride a tandem bicycle around.
It was like the
bicycle.
governing body handing out awards for
The logo.
Yeah, I don't know.
logos,
Small business logos.
It's like a banquet with like 60
Yeah.
people total. Guy
Feels
goes
like
up
his
there,
mom,
yeah,
like,
it's a
made that up.
popsicle, it's a vector. Cool. Thanks, guys.
All right, should we hear some pitches?
No, I'm not ready yet. I have something I wrote in my notes app.
Okay.
Oh, you got to do your roadmap anyway.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so are you guys like childhood friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We met when we were like 15.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
14, 15.
Yeah.
What was that meeting like?
That was it.
Oh, electric.
Right off the bat.
Chemistry. No, it was like we met through friends of friends, and then we always just hung out in a group
Yeah.
kind of deal. And it was like I knew Riley, he knew me, but we didn't hang out one-on-one until like my senior year, pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm a year older, so I was 19, he was 18, and then that summer we started hanging out
Yeah.
solo, and yeah, we were smoking weed
Okay.
and playing ping pong.
Lauren, you
a
cut-
lot,
lot of ping
Cutting
pong.
all this, right? Or bleeping everything.
a lot of ping pong. And then-
pong.
Really? Yeah, we were
Making
like,
out with chicks.
Nice.
No.
Stop it.
Oh, my,
No.
oh,
You
the
My
guys
weed.
had a
parents
killer
watched
summer.
this.
Yeah, it was.
My parents
My
watched.
parents are playmates.
But yeah, we I don't know, I feel like we developed it in our 20s, like early 20s. We
Yeah.
kind of like had chemistry. We would like run bits, lie to people at parties, stuff like
Yeah.
that. And then we were at college and we were like, I was starting a thing and we just asked him to be a part of it.
What were some of the lies at parties?
Oh, always like where we were from. Our names is a classic one.
Yeah.
Just like thinking of a funny name and going with it.
Yeah, I'd say I was from Queens and just
Yeah.
do an accent the whole time. Be like pissed at everybody.
They like obviously believe you. You guys look at each other like, I can't believe we pulled that off. Like,
Yeah.
People like at parties, nobody thinks they're gonna get lied to about something biographical, so it's so easy to get it. You can say anything, and people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, that's cool, hell yeah, what's that like?" You know,
What's the ornithology? I'd say I was an ornithologist.
And that, for him, what is that?
For who?
For he doesn't
he-
know.
He would
doesn't know what that is.
Do you know what it is? Any guesses? I got two more.
I'm
gonna
gonna go
you guys
like
want to do this?
something in the vein of like taxidermy.
Birds.
Plants.
It's birds.
There
It's
you go.
birds. Fuck. What about a churologist? Do you know what that is? It's someone who
Churros.
They study Mexican disease.
No, it's somebody who reads something on your body.
wait, what?
What do you mean?
What does that mean?
A churologist. They read something on your body.
Reads something on
Is
your
this-
body?
It's a palm reader?
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, a palm reader's
I
a
thought that was
churologist.
the
Science
description.
name for that?
There you go.
The guy who comes over and reads all your tattoos.
Yeah,
That one's in Spanish. I don't know.
yeah. I'm hyper religious, so I don't believe in any of that crap.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like witchcraft. I just don't. That's, yeah, it's not for me. Go
Yeah.
ahead with the third one.
I didn't know
But that's
he was
okay that-
religious.
yeah, well, he just started. He was telling us.
Yeah. He's just starting on it. I didn't have a third one. I lied about that. I was trying to be cool.
Well, my buddy Brett did a thing this weekend at the bar where he like pretended like he knew someone's friend. Like they like said a name and I was like, no way, you know Billy Crystal
Oh,
or whatever.
that's-
But then the escalation of it, which I hadn't seen before, was like, send him a picture of me, dude. He won't believe it. And so she stands up and goes like, and she texted the guy a picture.
Do you
She's
remember-
like, I haven't talked to that guy in years. We studied abroad together. Like he won't believe this. And then we left and never like no payoff.
I like when you're at the bar and you've maybe exaggerated how well you know their friend.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, let's call him. Yeah. FaceTime, you're like, hey man,
That one time, you remember?
we were in the same econ class, I think, or something.
I sat in the back a lot. I missed a lot of class too. You might not remember me.
I do love getting the text for the wrong people, where it's like, "Hey, Alyssa, still down for dinner
Yeah.
on Thursday?"
Aren't those
always,
like scams a lot?
I don't know. I always respond, so I literally am always like, "Still good." Might be 15 minutes late, kind of like, but I'll be there.
We were doing that in Patchaw. You remember that?
Patchogue. We were
you
in
guys ever been
Patchogue, New
there?
York. You ever been to the P-Town?
Patch Vegas.
Patch Vegas.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Make
mean,
sure. Okay.
yeah, just like if you get really high out during the show, then it might be like an issue. No, I'm
want
good. I'm
one?
good.
It
You
always
might want one.
throws up.
I already
so
got one.
it'll happen.
Trying to
Already
quit.
got one.
But we would do it where people would walk into the bar and you'd see how long you could convince them that you know each other before. So you'd be like, oh my god, like so good to see you or whatever. And like most people don't want to be awkward, so they would go along with it for like 5 minutes and then be like, all right, dude, it was so great to see you. And they'll be like, I don't think we've ever met you before.
I think
Oh, that's
didn't you
good.
send that video of the lady like calling random numbers on the East Coast?
Oh yeah, I saw that. How long people on the East Coast will chat?
This weather's crazy, man.
You guys seen Johnny Hamchek?
Oh
Yeah.
my god, dude. We've been DMing.
Hey,
I'm trying to
buddy.
get- yeah.
Well, he doesn't
Baloney.
show his face.
Yeah, I know. Well, have you ever done the, you can, yeah. He's like a
You know, he
car-
raps a lot too.
Really?
Yeah, he's got old raps from back in the day.
I've only
But
seen
he
this,
is-
some sort of like car dealership video.
Yeah.
I
He's
can't
the
find it on
best.
Reddit. Yeah, he's the man.
Coconut corn huskies. Just want to shout those out. They're battle dogs.
I like when he says
Plentyofham.com.
he's like, I got the 6-foot pipes for like
6 foot chains.
Yeah.
6.5 inch cables.
Tommy Tough Knuckles running this shit today. Who's running this shit?
He's an Ohio guy.
Yeah, big Columbus.
C-Bus.
Yep. Great town.
Should we roadmap it up?
Toledo.
What's road mapping?
We like to. Will hates this, but I like to tell the people what segments we're gonna do.
Did you guys prepare for our segment?
Of course.
Yeah,
You guys are the
obviously.
best.
Except
Well, our
for
last
one of
guest
them.
did.
We did all of them except for
Who was
one
our
of them.
last guy?
What's the one?
What? Don't worry about it.
Manti Teo
We'll
was your
figure it
last
out.
guess.
We yeah. No, Lil Sass. Well, no, he was like, my manager sent it to me 15 minutes before I got here. Yeah.
Isn't he a comedian by trade?
Yeah,
too?
he pulled it off. He pulled
Yeah.
it together. Yeah, he was great.
All right, we have a great episode for you guys today. We're gonna hear some of your business pitches, then our business pitches.
Brought to you by Cash App.
Brought to you by Cash App. It pays to get paid on Cash App. Lauren, do we have a prank call today?
Oh, I thought you guys had.
Oh,
The guy, I had a really good one.
I saw someone send their phone over, so maybe that was him responding.
Okay, yeah. Let me check.
We do this thing where we pretend to be from the permitting division of the building department. We call people's friends and tell them that their house isn't up to code and just stress them out.
2
All
weeks.
right, cool.
2 weeks in a row, we've been on fire.
Lauren, do
Okay.
we have any Am I the Assholes today?
We do.
Okay, beautiful. Then we are going to do everyone's favorite segment, This Guy Rocks, followed by Teach Me Something, and then we're going to wrap it up with country songs that don't exist and sayings that don't exist.
Got it.
A jam-packed Jam-packed episode.
There is no podcast that has more homework for its guests.
That's
so.
not true.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
not
no.
true at all.
Not true at all.
Who's worse?
We've had
I feel like sometimes people just want to do our games, and so then
Yeah.
we have to like
build them for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you're on our turf now.
Yeah.
You're doing our
Waleed made us build like a whole tier list for him.
Okay.
And then he thought all we did was brackets, and
Yeah, it was messed up.
it was messy.
That guy's got some problems.
He's got a lot of problems.
They came on and it was clear they had never listened to an episode.
Oh, that was hysterical.
Or had even, I don't even think they'd watched it.
They're too old.
Yeah.
They're too old.
They couldn't figure out how to find it.
That's
love that.
more
They didn't
common
know
than
where
the
to-
opposite, though.
Yeah.
Like when we go on a show, it's like, who knows if they
Yeah.
know us or we know them? Yeah, show up. And
Yeah,
then
just kind of
talk.
wing it. Well, you guys been doing a bunch this week and shit.
Yeah, you're our first, and then
Okay.
I think there's
4 more.
4 more.
Damn.
Yeah.
You doing who do we you doing Chris D'Elia's?
Yep, doing Chris D'Elia's. Doing Louis C.K.'s.
You know Davis Clark? The guy was like, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I interviewed him for like another show I do, and he showed up, and his manager was like, I was like, how's it going? His manager was like, I made a mistake, dude. We just came from Chris D'Elia's, and he got eaten alive.
No, I didn't hear about that.
And then we're doing
Seems
Matt
like not
Rice
a
on
good
Friday.
fit.
Not at all. Yeah. I actually don't know if that ever aired now that I think about it. I don't think I ever saw clips from that.
Yeah, it was probably just him bullying Davis for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, apparently it was like really weird. Yeah.
I'd never let Chris D'Elia bully me.
Yeah,
He wouldn't stand a
I wouldn't let him
chance
get
in the room with me.
I'd stand my ground.
Yeah.
All right, should we hear a pitch,
Too
Lauren?
old for him.
So
Let's do
we
it.
hear business pitches from the listeners.
We're the Sharks.
And we,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
Okay,
Let me
sweet.
sit up for
You're
this.
Damon, Lori,
I'm Randy. Yo, dog.
Randy, and,
Let me hear that
and I'm
pitch.
Paula.
Who was Mark Cuban?
He's not.
He's not on it anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Is
bad.
that true?
Yeah, he retired from. Like,
He retired and he sold the Mavericks. And
You know what he hasn't sold though? Us.
Oh yeah, he's an investor.
And you guys?
Yeah.
In Playdate specifically. No. In the parent company.
Wow.
yeah.
That's awesome.
What's up, Mark?
But
Hey,
it's
Mark.
funny because I think he like made like a pretty small in the context of Mark Cuban investment in the company. But on Reddit, like I don't know if you've seen like the high quality YouTube sketch stuff those guys do.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
And and so there's like a lot of people on Reddit that are like, are these guys industry plants, like whatever. And there's these Reddit threads where people are like, I figured it out. They're funded by Mark Cuban.
Cuban.
Clearly like a weapon of Mark Cuban's like liberal. Like there's like all this like weird like
Yeah,
But I think
I
he just
do-
made like a kind of small donation or like
Yeah.
investment.
Yeah. I like his arc though. I saw him on The Daily Show.
Yes.
Cuban, and I
Yeah.
was like, dude, he's the guy to root for. Right
Yeah.
now.
He's kind of I kind of like his especially
Or what were you saying?
no, you're good.
The week he invested, I had one of the most awkward interactions with him of all time. We went up to him. We were like, "Hey man, like big fans." He's like, "Yeah." We were like, "Can we get a picture?" And so me and Angus are taking a picture with him, and I couldn't think of anything to say. Like usually they leave after you take a picture, and he was just like being nice and hanging around. I couldn't think of anything to say, and so I go, "You really dropped the ball on Scrub Daddy," which is like the one company he didn't invest in. Like
Yeah.
all the other ones have been like home runs, and he goes
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I mean it didn't really make a dent." And I go, "Cool." He just walked away.
I feel like that's the clip like you always see on like top Shark Tank moments. Yeah.
All right.
All right,
Let's hear him.
Let's do it. Okay, this is a pitch from Clayton Alexander Peterson. I guess he wanted me to
Attaboy Cap.
Yep.
put the full name in there. Okay. What's up to Lauren and her B words? Today I have a pitch for you that's going to knock your socks
Sorry,
off.
I'm just trying to think of what that could be.
Bitches.
Oh fuck.
Oh my.
You've heard of golf, right? What about beer? This idea has a whole new spin on the combination of those two staples of our lives. My idea is a golf course that is attached to a bar. Crazy, right? The catch is that the course is totally free to play, but you aren't allowed to bring your own golf balls. The only way to get a golf ball is to purchase a beer or other alcoholic beverage, and then the ball is at the bottom of the glass. That way, you have to have a couple drinks before you can play. And if you aren't playing good and keep losing your ball, no problem. Have a couple more beers, get a couple more balls. I'm thinking maybe rentals come with a pitcher. Let me know what you think.
I just picture like some guys having a tough day out there.
Blacking out.
He like keeps losing his balls, and then he's like, the only way to get more is to like get drunker, and he's like having like a full blown meltdown.
But it's funny that they're like correlated when
Yeah.
they're like like the
The bar's already at the course.
Yeah, I don't.
This is
Also, like,
I think
what
he's
if
solving a
you're-
problem that doesn't exist yet.
What if you're like on like the 8th hole and you run out of balls? You have to like sprint back and like chug a beer. And then sprint back.
How do you get
There's
the-
probably a bar at each hole, I would say.
Now that I can get behind.
And also, I do think there's a good idea to build on this one, which is if you're going to the driving range, you have to get a keg and the balls are at the bottom. You know what I mean? And then so you have to drink a whole keg by yourself in order to just
And the balls should be frozen, right?
Yeah.
Frozen balls, so they help chill the drink.
Oh, so like
they're
like
like
those,
ice,
yeah.
ice spheres.
And I know a guy who brings a suitcase out on the golf course that's cold because he only plays with cold balls because they go farther.
Is that real?
Something he swears it is. Yeah,
I thought it was the inverse.
Where did you
That's
get
what
a
I
cold
thought.
suitcase?
he's got one. I don't know. It's
keeps it in his
custom made.
freezer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's most surprising about that, like, whole situation. Like, that he has a freezing suitcase or that he believes.
It's like you ever fish with a guy who puts WD-40 on his lure?
No.
There's a class of characters that think they can get an edge. You know.
Yeah.
What is that?
Cold balls,
what would that
WD-40,
do?
red 40 or whatever. You know, the dye
Yeah.
that they use in like food. People put that on their lures.
Just to make it like stand out more or something?
They swear by it. Yeah.
WD-40.
Dude, if I was ever an athlete, I could be number 40. Those are my initials.
Oh, yeah.
WD-40. That's a bad
Right?
nickname.
Yeah, that's
I know. Missed opportunity.
I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna invest in this one. But I think you need to go back to the drawing board. And then it's good.
Yeah, I can't imagine like liquor laws would permit this. Like,
I'll invest $500,000 and I want 90% of the company.
all right,
That's
good
my
deal.
offer.
Yeah, they're not really.
There'd have to be
I'll
like
let
a
you take this one.
Okay.
I'm out.
It would have to be like a shuttle to and from the course.
Yeah.
Well, like guys drive there and you have to drop your keys off. Like hammered by the time you leave.
All right.
Unless you're good, like if you have a killer round, you can't drink.
Well, no, you
think
just
you can
put the
still
balls in
have-
your pocket.
Yeah.
Save the balls.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
I don't golf, so I don't know,
Yeah.
but it seems like that would work.
All right. Next pitch is from Reagan. She says,
Ray gun?
Reagan.
It's breakdancing.
Reagan.
Here's my pitch.
Hey, Lauren, the Peace Corps reject and the Traveler.
Okay, fucking cold.
I kind of got out of that one unscathed.
Yeah.
You got rejected from the Peace Corps?
I got rejected from the Peace
Too
Corps.
violent?
Too violent. No,
They found his manifesto.
they knew this. They said, no, you were born to be a podcaster. We don't want to take that from you.
Sorry to hear that, man.
It's okay. It was fine.
Thank you for your service, though.
Yeah, I'm still technically a war veteran because of it.
She says, what is the most annoying part of your weekend?
Well, on Saturday night, I thought it was Sunday.
It
when
was
Will called
absurd.
me.
We're having this text conversation where he's like, I'm like, all right, you got like, we have this account, the TikTok account. I was like, you got to post once more this week, which the weekend's midnight on Sunday. And he's like, I can't, dude. I got nothing. And I was like, it's Saturday. Like if you don't have anything, you can't know that now. Like you're just saying, I'm not going to do
Well,
this
it was like
tomorrow.
9 p.m. and he was like, "There's still time," and I'm like, "Yeah, there's 3 hours. I don't have anything."
Yeah.
And then we came to the conclusion that I
thought
I took a like really high nap
A big nap, yeah.
in the middle of the day, and then when I woke up, I don't know, it was all back around.
Okay, well, she says,
So
dreading.
that's our biggest problem is thinking it's Sunday.
Right, okay. She says, dreading work or class the next day on a Sunday. I propose the D-Weekinator. It's a pill you take before bedtime Sunday or whenever the night before your work week starts. Throughout the night, it subconsciously simulates a full work week through Friday afternoon. This way, you wake up with all the relief of the weekend, oblivious to the inherent terror that it's 7 a.m. on a Monday, but
That sounds horrible.
but still ready to accept responsibility for the week. Important to note that the effects are distinctly different and separate from anti-anxiety medication. Keep up the good yapping.
Sounds
Wait,
like
that's like severance.
sounds like perks.
Yeah. But it also sounds like you'd wake up being like, thank God it's the weekend, and then it's Monday.
Yeah,
It sounds like the worst case
It's like
scenario.
you worked 2 weeks in one.
Okay.
Severance is awesome, by the way. Just
I gotta watch that.
It's great.
If she has the technology to do that, I propose the pill lets you simulate another weekend,
Yes.
and then you've had 4 days instead of a. I don't want to wake up thinking it's Saturday.
Like simulate like a good date. Maybe like you
Yeah.
met someone nice and you wake up and you're like,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
everything's going to be all right.
Or like yeah.
that one was strange. That one's scary.
I don't know.
There's no science behind it either. I don't believe this.
Well,
Yeah.
that is
Wacko pseudo
typically an aspect of these.
Wait,
I
what did
won't
this
warn
have to
you,
do with
yeah.
severance?
Because they separate her work and her work life and her social life.
They
So
like
you-
clone you.
In the
and,
show?
like, yeah, and you're like you have like a work self, and as you go down the elevator, it like clicks off your outside self, and you don't remember like anything that goes on while you work.
That would be funny for like this job. Like, I don't know. There's probably not podcasters in that world, but like a lot of our job is like recapping what we did over the weekend.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
can't tell any stories.
Yeah,
Like, you're
exactly.
like,
No.
Last thing I remember, I was in this room. Yeah, that's about it.
always in this chair. I'm wearing different clothes.
There's a sweet homoerotic relationship in that show with Christopher Walken.
That sounds great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's just him.
No, it's him and someone else.
him and his work self. Him and his
checks
work
out.
self hooking up. That'd be sick. Because he's an actor, so.
He could do it.
It's not just homoerotic; it's just erotic.
Yeah.
Oh.
I wanted to correct myself there.
Thank you. Thanks for
You
doing
seen
that.
Jason Bateman's new look?
I don't like him.
Got like a full beard and like the longest hair.
He's going Joaquin.
I love
mode.
him.
I do
You don't
too.
like him?
No, I don't
think that's
like-
a bad take.
Fuck you, Bateman.
I like him.
Oh, sorry.
Third beef.
It's not Patrick. Pat, you might be thinking of Patrick.
No, I'm thinking Jason
Oh,
Bateman.
okay.
I don't like him.
Oh,
Like
that- yeah.
Ozarks. eh.
I haven't really watched much of that show. I love Arrested Development.
I like Arrested Development. That was
Yeah.
going to be my one caveat there.
He kind of looks like he's doing like a Big Lebowski thing.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Like
about
when
that earlier.
Joaquin went shut-in mode.
Yeah. When he was on Letterman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we pitch each other?
Oh, we should go on Letterman. Yeah, we should. Oh, yeah.
Are they still doing that? I always wanted one of their jackets, you know?
In this scenario, the only thing holding us back from going on Letterman is that we just didn't want to.
We haven't thought about it. Yeah. Did you guys bring pictures too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
really?
Well, no.
Of course.
What, you brought a business pitch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got a couple of them.
Oh, good. I'm with him on these.
All right.
We're partners.
A couple of them are bad, and I'll just rip them off.
Most of ours are bad.
Yeah. Uber, but it's naked with guns. I don't know. There could be something there.
Yeah.
And then a hookah bar / pharmacy. Those are the two quick hitters. Take them or leave them. The real one I wrote is
Wait, wait, let's dive into the
Okay.
second one. I think
Yeah.
there's something
Well,
there.
I'm willing to skip the first one, but the second one,
There's something there.
Yeah.
what does that mean?
a hookah bar with the pharmacy.
Are
Okay,
the,
so you can get
are the
like
pills
pill-
in the thing?
They can be, but it's more like while you're waiting for your script, you get a nice hookah.
Oh, that would be. What if? I like that maybe the delivery method of like your Ambien is
Yeah.
like
Is in there.
through the hookah.
Yeah.
We used to put
Everyone's
ibuprofen in our
like passed
hookah.
out.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Give you a headache.
That's awesome.
It's awesome.
He's been
Wait,
doing
what
a
would you put in
rice
it?
thing, though,
Yeah.
with the hookah.
What would you put in the hookah?
Ibuprofen.
Oh,
Yeah, when we were underage, a guy at the hookah store that would sell us hookah told us to do that. And of course we did.
Wait, I can't tell if this is a bit.
Oh, it's dead serious.
wait to like relieve the hangover, or
no,
like,
just it's like supposed to fuck you up or something.
I be.
He said, yeah, you should put a bunch of ibuprofen in there. It gets you all fucked up. And it does.
It does.
But it just gives you like a bad headache.
Isn't that the opposite of what ibuprofen's supposed to do?
Yeah, but when you smoke a lot of it, it
Yeah.
kind of turns out that it doesn't
Smoking
work as
Profen is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
me and Will were twisted off the Profen last night.
Yeah.
It gives you a bad
You know what
headache.
I really want to do is, I just discovered these, but apparently everyone knows about them. Like Jack Link sells like dip containers of
Jerky chaw.
Yeah.
Come on.
Has anyone ever rolled and tried to smoke that?
Oh,
Oh,
the
smoke it is interesting because
smoked beef.
Yeah.
at my high school, there was a kid a year older than me on the lacrosse team, and he had never dipped, and all the lacrosse players were making fun of him. And then they were like, well, try it. And they gave him the jerky dip, and he put it in.
And did he act
Yeah,
like-
and he was like, oh, I'm starting to feel it, like the whole thing. And then he did not live it down, like till he graduated.
That's
It's
the
like,
stuff.
wow, remember when you pretended to be?
I had this
Buzz?
idea for something called a Neapolitan spliff,
Okay.
which
Okay.
is weed, tobacco, and beef jerky.
Weed, tobacco,
One
beef.
part each.
I thought there was going to be insulation in there for the pink. And I was like, you don't want to smoke that, dude. I've smoked
candy.
fiberglass. Don't want to do that stuff.
Yeah.
We smoked spice. Did you guys have a spice crave?
Like K2.
Like
Yeah,
K2
K2?
stuff?
Isn't that like horrible?
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh,
Make
yeah,
a
it's
trip.
the
It was
worst.
like
How did you even get
salvia.
your hands on that?
Oh, it was
It
all
was-
over
I
the
think
They
place.
sold it at like
Sell it
gas
at gas
stations,
stations.
right? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
there was an
It was
off.
like when people would get like tested in high school for weed.
Yeah.
Back in the day, they like everybody would just go buy over the counter K2 and smoke that.
What does it
instead.
feel like?
Oh, it's like you ever smoke salvia?
No.
What is
No one
salvia?
has. Salvia is
the one
like a
where you, like-
barbiturate. It's a terrible.
You like
it's just a
have another
dissociative.
life.
Yeah.
There was that guy who
Dissociative.
smoked it
Out
and
of
said he was
body.
a ceiling fan for 15 years.
YouTube,
that sounds
guy smokes salvia and tries and drives.
And
He
okay,
rips it in his car and he never starts the car. He's like,
that's better than
A girl I dated in high school smoked salvia, and she hallucinated that she had a chicken body and was in an all-white room and said it felt like a year.
I hallucinated that I was on the magic school bus in that episode where they go through the intestines. and I laid in my bed and I thought I was
How
dying.
long were you in there for?
Long enough, and I also had an auditory hallucination where I could hear my mom in the next room calling Rite Aid to buy a drug test. I could like hear her clear as day. She was like, "Yep, we're gonna need a drug test. He's fucked up." And I was like, no.
Was she actually?
No. I like walked out scared, and she was like, "Are you all right?" And I was like, "I'm really tired."
How does the rest of your day go after smoking salvia?
Oh, it's bad. It's like ego death. Like you are like feel like a little baby.
You're like at dinner with your parents, like disassociating.
Yeah.
How was
All
your
that
day?
to say, I smoked an off-brand K2 that looked like insulation one time.
Oh, fun.
And I fell out of a moving car.
So stay away from that stuff.
I had to get out of the car. That was the thing.
Oh,
and
it's
like my
just
buddy
climbed
pulled
out.
up, and I was like, "Nah, I'm out." And I like rolled out.
Jeez.
He could barely drive.
I smoked K2 by accident one time because
Yeah.
somebody just told me it was weed, and I was
Yeah.
at my friend's house, like half an hour from where I live.
Called it the Deuces.
And I would, everybody would be like, "Oh, yeah, that was the deuces." But I didn't find out till a year later that that's what it was. I thought I just had a bad weed experience, and I was 17. And as soon as I did, I started like tripping and just like seeing shit. And then for some reason in my head, like I grew up drawing. I'm like an illustrator, and I was like, I have to draw to make sure I still can. Okay. And so I
like
had my
that.
friend get me computer paper, and I started drawing, and I sucked at it because I was tripping. And then I was like, oh my God, I smoked weed and lost my ability to draw. My life is ruined. And then I texted my sister and said, "Are mom and dad awake? I'm driving home." And I drove home tripping. And because I didn't know I was tripping. And then a year later, the dude was like, "Haha, dude, that wasn't weed. That was K2.
Was that the same dude that lived in the shack down by the river?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
Matt
Matt Foley.
Matt Foley.
It was
Yes.
not Matt
Nah,
Foley.
it was not. His
Different
name was-
guy.
His name was
Are you guys
Josh.
still
I won't
are
say
you
his
guys
last
still
name.
boys with this guy?
Oh no.
No, but
He sounds like kind of a bad guy.
He was, yeah.
he turned his life around, though. I saw his Facebook status the other day. I went to look up somebody from high school, and the first one that popped up, and he was like, "If you're not on some positive shit, get out of my way."
Oh,
I feel like if he's still posting Facebook statuses, he in fact did not turn.
can't be doing that well. Yeah.
If you're letting people know you're doing well on Facebook,
Yeah.
you're not doing well.
Yeah, for sure.
I recently found out my Instagram stories were posting to my Facebook stories.
They got you.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't know. Like, yeah, my aunt and shit is seeing this.
Yeah,
that
and the
sucks.
people you went to high school with know what you're up to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and they think I'm using Facebook. I think that's
Yeah.
the worst part.
That is the
Yeah.
worst.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know Facebook had stories.
They do now, and
Yeah.
apparently, like, unless you turn it off, or maybe I click something I don't remember, but it's linked.
You got zucked.
Yeah,
I'm really hoping the only people I'm friends with on Facebook are like distant aunts. So
yeah.
if they got like my Instagram stories, that'd probably be pretty confusing.
That's how you know
it
he's
wasn't
great.
my
He says
personal.
aunt.
Yeah, aunt.
Yeah.
Aunt.
What do you guys say, aunt?
Aunt.
Well, so I have aunt. There are some aunts that are aunts and some aunts that are aunts.
Interesting. Let's
So,
dive
like,
into that.
I like
I think it depends on their name.
Yeah, like Aunt Anne, Aunt Sarah.
Can't
I've-
be Aunt Ann. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I say
Aunt
Auntie Anne's, though.
See, I have an
The pretzel.
I have an aunt whose name's Ann, and I call her Auntie Ann.
There we go.
Annie Ann.
Yeah, mutual friend, the pretzel Ann
No,
of
nothing
mine.
to do with it.
She's from Lancaster, PA.
Really?
Yeah, fun facts. Yeah, my brother like shot her with a BB gun or something once.
Nice.
He had like some.
Wait, sorry,
no,
I
that didn't
out.
happen.
Who did he shoot?
Auntie Ann, like the real Auntie Ann, is from like Lancaster.
Like an assassination
My brother,
attempt?
no, there's some story about, or maybe like he like played airsoft at her house or something. I don't know.
Wait, this is your cousin did this?
My brother.
Your
I-
brother,
yeah.
okay.
I think he met Auntie Ann once or something.
Nice.
And he shot her with a BB gun.
No, I think
Brother
maybe
is Wetzel from Wetzel's.
my brother. Yes, yes.
Wetzel
My
on the
brother's,
grassy knoll.
Snyder.
Grassy knoll.
All right, I have a last real business.
Oh, let's
Here we
hit,
go.
hit me.
All right, it's like arbitrage betting. Are we familiar?
No.
No.
Where you like take two sports books that have different odds, and you're guaranteed to win, and you bet a lot on each, but you win like a small amount.
Okay.
Okay.
But this is with life
Oh,
insurance.
I see. Yeah.
So you go to different life. You know how you can take out a life insurance on anybody.
Yeah.
So I'd go to a life insurance place.
Wait, you can?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I could take one out on you.
Yeah.
Yep.
But there's different rates based on like my medical history. So I've had like major surgery. I have history of mental illness. You know, I own a gun, a couple guns, and I drive a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That makes my monthly premium higher.
Yeah.
Because I'm more likely to die. Some of those things are true. Not all of them. It was just for an example.
Got it.
But I would call multiple health insurance suppliers and ask for a policy. And, you know, and I'd pit them against each other, and I'd be like a broker for people. So you'd come to me and you'd say, I want to take out a life insurance policy on my friend, and I'd give you 2 books, and then we'd pit them against each other. And then when your friend dies, you'd get a little money.
Wait, I don't understand how you pit them against each other.
Yeah, I don't really either. I'm still kind of working out those details, but I think there's something there.
Why do they let you do that?
Does this make
It's
sense?
a dirty business.
Wait, does this seem profitable? Wouldn't you? I think it's if you take out life insurance policies on two guys and then pit them against each other.
Two guys.
Oh, that's better.
Two
Yeah.
enemies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, two people and
That
then
are
you
sure
make
to
them
duel.
Oh, like
duel.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a life insurance policy on each of them.
Yes, yeah,
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like you guys know like death pools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a part of one.
New movie.
What? Oh, okay. It sounds
Haven't
like
seen it. No spoilers.
it seems like a better way to do a death pool. Like I would just go take out a life insurance policy on like World of T-shirts right now. Because
Yeah.
Oh god, you wouldn't. It would be like no payout.
That's dark.
It's
and it'd
so
be an
sad,
expensive
dude.
premium.
I can't stop. You guys into that? Like I can't. Like I like check every day. To, like,
yeah, I think it's coming to an end. Unfortunately,
it's so.
What are we talking about?
World
World
of
of
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
I don't
The
know.
guy.
He's like this guy with autism, and he's an alcoholic, and people like take advantage of him, and he.
He's got like 3 million followers on TikTok.
It's gotten to the point now where his liver's like shutting down. And he's like growing like literal like barnacles.
Lesions.
They think it might be monkeypox.
Oh yeah, the woman.
That came back negative.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
They go into the doctor's office and they're like, we think it might be like psoriasis or something. And the woman comes back and takes a look at it and she's like, kind of looks like monkeypox to me. And then she leaves and they start smoking cigarettes. Like they're just like, he's going down a dark.
It's
path.
dark. It's very dark.
It's dark.
Wow.
All right, Willie, you got a pitch?
Yeah, it's the plungoilet. Here's my problem with plunging toilets. First of all, not that I do it a lot, but sometimes I take a monster crap. I hate when like if it's too full or what. Sometimes there's splashback.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's just. No one wants to talk about it, but it happens.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That seems like that should be avoidable. So this is what it is. The seat, the toilet seat has like the top part of the toilet seat has like a ring in the middle.
Oh.
That's like a fanned kind of like
Suction.
I'm with you.
rubber
I'm
thing
with you.
that you stick the plunger through it.
So you
And
close
then
the lid.
You close the
plunge.
lid and then you can plunge it and
Like a
all the
butter
splashback. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think butter churners have that, do they?
It's like a hole in the top and you like.
Okay,
you
yeah,
come-
then it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't churned.
Can you turn poop into butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. If you
try hard
that's heavy milk.
I feel like that's a good idea because I'll admit, I just close the toilet seat and put the plunger in. I close it as much as I can. And
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
So that it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, like what? If
splash
there's just a
out.
hole in the top, you just.
Yo, that'd be better.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure.
boom,
But
boom.
I'm just saying, yeah, like I always just close it as much as I can and like just kind of.
Feels like
Yeah.
you guys all have like very unique methods. Like I think I've plunged 2 toilets in my entire life.
What
Oh,
you? What
good
you
for
just?
you.
Yeah. Oh, because what?
No, I
think because it's
So
made
dainty.
with-
So dainty on the pooping.
His housekeeper did it.
I just meant like
Your
when
butler
it
took
does
care of it?
when it, all right. When it does happen, I feel like I just use the old fashioned method. Like how
Stick your
no how hard are you
Ask a
going?
maid?
Does
Is
it
that
like
the
is
old
it like squirting back at you?
like if it's full, like if you try to flush it, sometimes then the bowl fills up. So then when you go to do it, there's the water levels like already so high that like any amount of back suction is gonna squirt onto you. And then it's like
Yeah.
you get like but you get like a little bit on your shins and you're like, oh, do I tell anyone? Like,
Why would you
do I have to shower?
Hey guys, a little bit of poop on my shins.
You walk back into the room.
Just let you know, stay away from my shins.
Maybe not tell anyone, but like, do you take a shower?
Probably.
Sometimes I use paper towel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Or
in a
just like at other people's houses.
No.
So then why wouldn't you just shower your own house?
Because like, what if I just showered?
Yeah. Then you don't want your skin to get dry.
you didn't have poop on your shins like before you took the first shower.
Maybe
You
maybe at other people's. I don't know. I'm not usually plunging in other people's.
I think
I
you've
grew
gone
up.
too far. I like this idea.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
It's
you.
a good idea.
great.
I'm all in.
All right.
You don't need to.
I'll end it
don't
right
need
there.
to talk about you being covered in poop anymore.
When I was a kid, I clogged our family friend's toilet, and their mom was like out in the living room, and I came in like very quietly, was like, I just clogged your toilet, and you could tell she didn't know how to unclog a toilet either. And this is like one of my first memories. She used a coat hanger to unclog the toilet, and then it like worked. We both looked at each other like, that was pretty cool.
Has anyone tried that?
Yeah. Then her son, like 2 years later, we were at the same house again. The toilet clogs, but it was because someone had put an apple core down the toilet and tried to flush it, and it was like it like ruined the trip. Like everyone was like turning on each other and being like, I know it was you, and like I know it was you, but like no
Lord
one
of the
admitted
Flies.
to it.
Yeah.
All right, I got a pitch.
Hit me.
It's an app, and it's called Prank Call Roulette.
Okay.
So if the four of us were playing, we would all join, and you would spin the wheel. It would land on one of our names, and it has access to your contacts. So then it shuffles through your contacts and picks someone, right? You have like 3 like no's because sometimes you just can't do that. And then you spin a separate wheel, and it has a list of like prank calls that you can do on that person.
Okay.
So, like if Will spun it, it would be like your grandma, and then it would spin the wheel again, and it would be like
Why does he keep?
Yeah,
oh fuck, that's my bad.
It's almost like on purpose.
That wasn't on purpose.
Wait,
My
what's
grandma-
Give him
Grandma's
some
passed.
context.
Sorry.
And he did this last week too. No, I don't care. I know
We all still have her contact though.
He-
I still have my
he
grandma's
did this
contact.
last week. He's like, if it was Will, for example, it'd be his grandma.
That's dark, man. I didn't know you guys were
I
into
didn't
the
mean
dark
it. I didn't
comedy.
mean it. Okay, it would be
Sorry for your loss.
That's okay. I appreciate it.
it would be Sarah, and and then it would be like you have to tell her like her refrigerator is still running or something.
Yeah.
You would-
Nice, classic.
classic.
It gives you a prompt as well of what.
So it's
to
like
say?
you have to prank call this person, and you have to do this prank call.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of fun.
I like it.
I think it'd be good.
I don't know where you're gonna make money on it.
Ads. There are more pop-ups than you've ever.
It's like a
It's
nightmare.
a fucking nightmare to
Like
get to.
Temu.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
gives your phone so many viruses. Like
Okay,
it's-
cool.
Dude, I was looking through my search history because I was trying to find. You know, we do a segment, Teach Me Something. I don't even think. Did we tell you about this one? Oh, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
We just but like usually to find my like fun fact. I'm a big like Wikipedia guy, so I just like look back through my my search history to find something I Googled in the last few days.
Yeah.
And there was something there that was like the most insane like porn title thing I'd ever seen. I was like, what? Like I did not get I was like streaming a football game on Saturday, and I think I accidentally clicked like a link, but there was something egregious.
Rip Stream East, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Well, thankfully, have you?
Oh, what happened?
They shut it down.
Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Damn. Like
Meth
recently, I thought someone.
That's the-
Yeah, like recently they took the domain off.
Damn. I saw a picture of LeBron at his son's basketball game watching
That was so
Stream
funny.
East.
Oh,
All
yeah.
the comments were like, it's funny to think like LeBron also has to deal with like porn pop-up ads
Yep.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably went to some of those same sites I did.
What was the title, if you don't mind me asking?
Can I?
Yeah.
I hope the payoff's there, but it really was egregious. It was like something I was like, okay, I know I didn't. I know I had a weird Saturday, but I know I didn't look that up.
Sexy MILF unclogs toilet.
It's like something that I clearly
Severe
Googled.
splashback.
It was.
MILF covered in splashback. Guys, and as always, the pitch sesh is brought to you by Cash App. It pays to get paid on Cash App.
Want us
It
to
really
say it one
does.
time
Yeah,
too?
say it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
As always,
the
this pitch segment is brought to you by Cash App. It pays to get paid
on
Cash App.
Bar-
Except for when you want it instantly, they take a little bit.
Barbie Hump XXX.
Barbie hump?
Yeah.
What's wrong
Barbie
with you, man?
Oh, that's way worse.
Barbie Hump XXX cam model free live.
Oh.
I was like, oh god, it was on there
Click
like
on
3
it?
times.
Click on it?
Yeah.
Click on it? No,
I'll text you the link later.
What I'm picturing is the doll is
Yes.
Barbie and a human man is humping it.
Oh, that's
Wow.
gross. I was just picturing dolls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah, it's just like people going like on
cam.
putting the dolls together. Yeah.
Your pitch did remind me of a pitch that we've talked about before, an idea that we had for a karaoke bar, but it's a roulette. And so you don't get to pick what song you're doing.
I like
You
that,
sign up and then it's like shuffles it and you got to try, because I feel like a lot of people get nervous to pick
Yeah.
because like if you suck, it's
Yep.
like you picked the song, but it takes all the pressure off. You're on equal playing field.
That's
Like,
true.
You
You're
might
like,
go
oh,
up
so
there.
You
These are
have
my
to be
range.
on the list if you tend to the bar.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
think
then
so.
So they could just be like,
Yeah, it's like, oh, and okay, Robert will be
Yeah.
doing. And
Take
then
it easy by the Eagle.
And he's like, I've never heard this song.
oh, and it's not even like an order based on who signs up too. Maybe
no,
like
it's all
kinda-
roulette.
like all
yeah.
random. Yeah.
And then each night of the week is a different theme.
Yeah.
So you can
Oh,
go. You
yeah.
can go on the night where it's more your genre.
Yeah.
It's R&B night.
Wait, that's
60s
awesome.
music night.
Then there's one night that it's just
Totally,
random and you don't know. It's like
Yeah.
a shuffle night. So
Yeah,
like you
shuffle
might
night.
never heard the song ever.
Will's a huge karaoke guy.
Yeah, but admittedly, this. I mean, part of
He only
part of
does
the
Over
rap
My
I
Head.
get is I just go up there every time and I do Over My Head by the Fray, and I bring the house down.
Yeah.
But it's like, because that's right in my cue zone. Like I'm not like,
Right, and I'm the same way. I do Wet Dreams by J. Cole every time.
Exactly.
So it's like, and I'm sick of doing it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right.
Standing ovation.
Their
again.
parents like,
I've been-
co-
I've
covering their
mastered
kids'
it
ears.
already.
It's like you and
Like, he
Skee-Ball.
does this every week.
I ain't never
Yeah.
did this before. No, I have.
Yeah. 100
I'd
times.
like to have somebody else pick for me,
my only concern is that I always feel like when you're going to the karaoke bar, there's usually people driving that movement. Like I tend to be in that department. Like,
Right.
what if we went to the karaoke bar because I like to sing? But then there's always people that are like, all right, yeah, sure, I'll go, but they're not really in it for the karaoke.
Yeah.
But they're on the hot seat if they're in that bar.
Oh yeah.
Do you worry that there's maybe there's like a you go out to communion, you do like this if you don't want.
Oh, yeah.
Like maybe there's like a thing that you do if like you and so you can't get picked.
You have
But
to
not
wear,
at
you have
the
to wear a
kid- nah.
reflective
That's what I'm
vest.
saying. Yeah, maybe
Not at ours.
like if you put your hat sideways, they can't call on you or something.
Yeah, I want there to be no way to bow out. at
Okay,
this
all right.
place. It is like a full participation.
Yeah.
You are there and you gotta sing.
All right,
I will say I think that would like I wasn't a karaoke guy until I met Will, and now I like it.
It is fun.
It's
Once
so
you
Force people to do it, then they'll realize it's fun.
yeah.
Yeah, my friend Dev Lemons, if you know Dev
Yes,
Lemons, yeah.
I love Devlin.
Yeah, we went to karaoke
You
one
thought it
time.
was just like a funny name.
Yeah, there's no way that's a real.
Oh no, she's
She
great.
does like the making songs, not listening.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a great musician, great YouTuber,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, nice.
content creator. And we went to karaoke with her and she picked Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus and did stand up over it.
That's hysterical.
didn't sing a lyric, was just like, traffic's crazy, isn't it? out here?"
But that's a great
going
bit.
on with the traffic in LA? Like,
Wait, was that here?
yeah, it was in LA.
Was that Gaslight?
I don't remember.
Did
it was
people
like
think it was
2 years
funny,
ago.
or were they like,
No,
mad?
No.
there was like 2 people in the bar,
There was no one there.
and one of them was old, and I agree.
Whenever Will does it, it kind of like brings it up a notch. Like we were at this bar in New York, and I've told the story a million times, but it's one of my favorite Will Donnellan stories. Where he's not at the bar yet, and he's like, "Just put me on the list. Put me on the list. Like I'll sing when I get there." And I'm like, "Okay, do you do it over my head?" And he's like, "Yeah." So we're down in this like kind of speakeasy situation, and like it's getting really close to Will's name, and he's not here. And so I'm like looking at the DJ, and I'm like, I don't know if he's gonna be here in time, whatever. I'm texting him. He's like, I'll be there, dude. Just like it's fine. I'll be there. They go, now Will Donnellan's gonna be singing "Over My Head" by the Fray, and the door to get into the bottom level is like saloon doors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kicks open the saloon doors, grabs the mic, turns it into a duet with a girl he's never met before. They like burnt it down, and then he just like handed the mic and like sat down, and everyone was like, "Who is that guy?"
It was really cool. It wasn't like I wasn't like standing outside the saloon. I was like waiting for my cue.
Just
I
perfect timing.
legitimately just
Yeah.
got there at the perfect
I was
time.
picturing
Wow.
you like when it happened. I was like, he fucking was sitting there with his hands.
He's in the green room.
He gave the girl a script.
Mommy
before.
made me
He
mash
was
my
like-
M&Ms.
like when Eminem's like shadow boxing before his rap battle.
Does the Morgan Wallen walk out?
yeah, like with the hostess and like that.
Where do you get a boom box?
That
All
was
right.
a fun karaoke.
Yeah, that was a great night. Should we do that's why you never film yourself doing karaoke. I did sitting on the dock of the bay, and I woke up in the morning, I was like, I fucking nailed that. And then Will sent me a video of it. You can't tell what song it is. It's like you're like I think he's doing like a rock rendition of an Otis Redding song.
Okay, guys, let's take a minute to talk to you about Cash App. You probably know Cash App is a place to send people money, like when you need to settle up with your buddies after a night out on the town. Well, we're here to tell you that Cash App actually has a lot more to offer. Don't overlook Cash App the way that Rusty was overlooked in high school. Cash App is the place for a faster, simpler way to manage your money. You can start saving with as little as $1 as there are no minimum balance requirements. With Cash App savings, you can get the most from your money with no hidden fees and no account fees. Cash App gives you control over your money, guys. Get control over your money like I get control over my pet iguanas.
With
I
overdraft
have hundreds of them.
With overdraft coverage and security, you'll have more peace of mind and can spend more time thinking about fun stuff like Will playing with his iguana. Download the app and take control of your finances with Cash App. Join the millions who already manage their money with Cash App and start saving today. Make the most out of your money. It pays to get paid on Cash App. Let's get back into the episode. Do you want to do prank calls first or Am I the Assholes first?
I don't know.
Am I the asshole?
Sure.
All right. So these are also like fan submitted. They write in their stories, and
You have to
we
tell them if they're the asshole.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, we started off doing like just the Reddit ones, and then we realized that people send some very interesting stories. So
Yeah.
A lot of lies.
Yeah.
We've always worried about that, but I feel like we've typically picked ones that I think are real.
Well, a lot of times we call the people and have them like talk about it, and unless they're all like really good at improv.
But I feel like that's the thing is because they watch you guys, a lot of people would be like, "What's the funniest thing I could put on the
Yeah.
show?"
That's
You know?
our
I
biggest
don't even know.
problem.
I actually try not to think about that.
I'm the same way.
I like to believe that the listeners are good enough people.
Yeah, and if
there
they're-
was one where we were like, that didn't happen, but I think it's only happened once.
If you are thinking about submitting one that's fake, you're going to hell. So it's on your conscience now.
This is from Evan. He says, "Hey Lauren and the crazy boys. It was me and my boys on our first golfing trip. Me and my boys went on our first golfing trip, and I
You
hit
mentioned that.
No, I know. He said it twice. And I hit the ball on hole 13. I drove the ball far and fast. However, in the middle,
He's telling it like it's like a novel.
Awful.
Sorry, Evan.
I drove the ball far and fast. However, in the middle of the fairway, it hits a goose who was standing in the way. Then me and the boys all kind of laugh and don't feel bad about the goose. We joke around a bit, but when I got closer to the goose, I noticed the golf ball strike the beak of the goose perfectly, so its mouth was hanging from its head, and the goose was making an awful, painful dying noise. I looked at my boys, and they understand the only right thing to do in this situation was to put the goose out of its misery.
Pitching wedge.
So I start to beat the goose to death with my golf club to fix the situation. Am I the asshole here, or was it just a freak accident?
That's why you bring your gun to the golf course.
I thought it was gonna be like, and then I humanely snapped its neck. I started beating the fuck out of the goose with my golf club.
You're an
Asshole.
asshole.
This
You're an asshole.
teeters the line on the real thing, though. Do you think this actually
Give him
happened? 'Cause this was the exact last AFTV sketch. The most
Kinda.
recent AFTV
I will
sketch, they hit a goose with a golf ball.
Yeah, I watched that one. Yeah.
I will say a similar thing has happened to me, not with its beak falling off, but my friend Tom Higgins one time, like,
Great name.
yeah,
My
great
dad
name.
is a friend, Tom Higgins.
We all have Tom.
We all got a Higgins.
The ball hit the goose's leg, like in the air, and so like all the other geese were leaving it, and it was like limping after them. There was never a point where we were like,
Gotta kill it.
we should beat it to death.
Beat it to death is crazy. It felt like,
If
like
you
were
have-
waiting for the chance to beat something.
Yeah.
If you have the heart to like snap its neck, I think maybe you're not the asshole, but like,
You also got to keep playing. You know what I mean?
yeah, they were on the
like the
13th
guy- the people
hole.
on the
you're on
tee box are
13th
like, come
hole,
on.
So it's just kind of like how you made that decision too quick.
Yeah.
I think you go, that was an accident. This is the trolley problem, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
a
is
little
just
bit.
all of them are the trolley problem, probably. But like, yeah, I'd say you just don't do anything. And
You
just
also
keep-
have 5 more holes. You guys are just gonna sit there and be like, that was pretty crazy.
I'm also like, I can't get over like, this is disgusting, but like, it took the beak off.
yeah, the odds of that are.
Well, he hit it far and fast.
While he was playing golf.
Lot of
Can you
balls.
imagine being that goose and you're having like, a good day, and then you look down and your face is hanging. Ugh.
I can't imagine being a goose in general, though.
Yeah.
Not,
I'm gonna.
Being a goose.
Do you guys want to weigh in first on asshole? Or not?
Asshole.
Yeah, asshole.
I think you're the asshole. I think that's a weird remedy. I think you have to do the most humane if you're gonna kill it, which I can understand being in the mindset of like we got to take. Yeah, I think you just let it go, or you like snap its neck. I guess.
Yeah.
Would you guys be able to do that?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Have you ever hit something in your car?
Yeah, I feel horrible.
And yeah, but like there's the thought where you're like, oh, I should turn around, and if it's still alive, I should put it out of its misery.
No.
I don't have the heart to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, I've never
I'm
had
not
that
turning
thought.
around and being like,
No.
sorry.
Oh, I thought you meant turn around and run it over again.
Well, you could do that too. Yeah.
Don't turn it around. You should just back up if you can.
Well,
Yeah.
we had a little bit of a. This might be oversharing. There was a. Well, we've already mentioned the rat problem. We've had some rats in the office. They're good right now.
Okay.
Right now, there's like none.
They're out.
Nothing up.
They're out. On the
Okay, all
town.
right, yeah, but
We won't tell, by the way.
it was caught on a glue trap, and what
haven't heard
do you
this
do?
yet.
What do you do with it?
Light it on fire.
Really?
Oh, well, that's just what our friends do.
Yeah.
No, but if it's like caught in the glue trap, it's like It's suffering.
I have a story.
Our one of our editors ran it over in his car.
Tanner?
Yeah. No, I mean, there's no. You can't let it go. They can't get it out of the glue trap.
Yeah, but it saw it come. Did he at least face it away?
No, they put it in a trash bag and sealed the trash bag.
I have 2 stories.
That's kind of insane.
One time in college, my buddy Brett, my
with
roommate
you,
Brett
Lauren.
Berger, stomped one out. I found one under my bed and I was like freaking out. I was like, I can't do this. I can't kill this thing. And then Brett was like, I'll do it, and just went. But yeah,
Why was it sitting?
And then people-
sitting there, let you guys do it.
it was in a glue trap. That's what I'm saying. If it gets stuck in a glue trap, there's no getting it out.
Dude,
So
can you imagine
you have to
being
kill it.
the first moment it realizes it's stuck? It's like, oh,
He had a bag of rats one time.
Okay.
Well,
what?
so the first story is when I was in college, I had a lot of mice in my apartment.
Okay.
And I was catching them on the glue traps, and I honestly, I would just take the glue trap and throw it in the trash.
While they were still like squealing and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not like, I'm not killing something.
No, I agree.
You know what I
I
mean?
can
Like,
yeah.
You tortured it over a long
I didn't
time.
want to do it. Like, you
starved it to death.
whatever. There was too many mice. And then one day I walked into my kitchen and there was a glue trap in there. Biggest mouse I've ever seen. Like, to the point I sent a picture to my mom and said, "Is this a mouse?"
It's a
like
cat.
it might not be a mouse. And
a
she was like,
muskrat.
"Oh my gosh, I have no idea." And
beaver.
I couldn't pick the one up. It was too
Like your
big,
neighbor's
and I was like
son.
grossed out by it. So I went to class, and then I came back, and when I came back, it had chewed its own arms off, like 127 hours vibes, and I was like
James Franco.
super grossed out. It was still stuck, and I was like grossed out by it more. So I left and slept at my friend's house. Came back the next day, and it had given birth all over it.
Ew.
So there were babies glued.
Yeah,
that's
they were
literally
all-
one of the worst things I've ever heard.
What?
right.
It's like a Saw movie. Almost.
It was like
My
Yeah.
fucking god.
Oh, that's pretty sad.
it was so sad, but I was like, I can't do it. I was like paralyzed every time I saw it. I was
Yeah.
like,
You burned your house down.
Yeah, I guess the moral of the story is like, don't. Why don't we just?
Getting born onto a glue trap.
Wait, so what did you do? Like,
I honestly,
do?
I had one of my friends come over and throw it away. I wouldn't touch it. I was just like,
Sorry about
and they were like, I feel like there's even more details. Like, the babies were like,
all right.
see,
oh, you know what I mean?
like they were just that new and like,
Yeah, like they weren't like
they were not even supposed to be born. Maybe
no,
Yeah.
like the mother just died, and
That's
then
really
it was
gnarly.
it was bad. Sorry for telling that.
When
out.
That's
I
all
was,
right.
Yeah.
When I was a pool boy, I would always find like mice in the pool, and like usually they're dead, but like every once in a while there'd be a guy like swimming around, so you like get it out with the net, and then you'd like leave it on the thing, and all the other pool guys would be like, all right, like let's go, and you'd be like, I don't really know, like you're like leaving it for dead basically. So it was like,
Why?
because it's like
Taking on a lot of water already.
well, like all it's like whole, it's like a
Taking
baby,
on
it's like a baby mouse, and like its like entire family is like
Oh,
in
yeah.
the filter, and then you would like leave it, and it was like cold and like didn't know what to do.
That's
You
all
know,
right.
yeah.
While we're on the topic, I hit a nest of baby bunnies one time on a lawnmower. So sometimes shit happens, you know. Mother Nature.
This is a bad time to find out they live in nests. I didn't have enough time to like process that.
I just want to remind everyone this segment's brought to you by Cash App. It pays to get paid.
Yeah.
All right, this is the last. This is the last like killing something cute story. Then we could move on. We were driving home from school one time, and there was this family of skunks walking across the road.
Oh, yeah.
And my friend like braked as hard as he could, and I think we just nicked like the back too. And he looked in his rearview mirror, and these are like two like 17, 18-year-old boys, and he just looked at me and was like, I wouldn't turn around if I were you. And I was like, why? And he goes, it's so bad. And he told me like lost sleep over it.
So you don't know,
I mean, yeah, I got out of it
look-
scot-free, but
yeah.
I felt it.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How did you
It was
know
like
the
a-
skunks were 17 or 18?
No, we were.
Yeah.
One,
He was
one-
hoping they were 18.
one had like a backwards hat and like a skateboard.
Fingers crossed.
You guys want to do the other?
Yeah. Let's hear the other M&S, so hopefully it's
Something
not.
fun.
Yeah,
Like, so now
I hate to be this guy. I really have to pee. Can I go pee?
Okay. I'm gonna go pee as well.
Yeah, go pee.
We'll keep doing the Cash App thing.
Guys, our new back to school merch collection is live. You can get your Almost Friday university gear We've got a new Almost Rush tagline on our website where you can go and order custom Rush t-shirts, and we've got some crazy deals that are going to make your head go bonker wonkers. 15% off if you order 10 shirts or more. 25% off if you order 20 shirts or more. This is some of the stuff we're looking at. Look, you got this one. Oh, a guy probably has one shirt. No, I also got this killer sweater. And this one, and the one that, this one, let's safe to say we got shirts. Go to FridayBeers.shop.
All right, guys, we want to take a second to tell you about Mando. I'm about to pack for my big trip to Maine. I never know what to pack. I always pack too much or I don't pack enough. And my suitcase, it's just over the weight limit every single time. Do I bring a tiny shampoo, face wash, body wash? Do I pour my shampoo into a tiny bottle? Who knows? Simplify your travel with Mando's 4-in-1 acidified cleansing bar. It's a 5-ounce bar. It does the work of shampoo, face wash, body wash, and deodorant.
I want to talk about my favorite scent.
Please.
Bourbon leather.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like if I walked into a saloon, dames would be turning their heads.
Yeah.
Listen, everyone knows I'm a skeptic, all right? I don't just take things at face value. I heard Mando, and I said, what am I on Disney Plus? Is this the Mandalorian, right? Well, then I get it. This stuff is legit. I can't emphasize the utility of a guy who is, maybe not as disciplined in buying all the different bathroom accessories. To have one that does all of them is an insane luxury to me.
Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers. It comes with a solid stick deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. In great news, I have a discount code to help you get hooked on my favorite smelling whole body deodorant on the market. New customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code PLAYDATE at shopmando.com, shopmando.com. Let's get back into the episode.
I went to Detroit one time.
What for what?
The airport. I was going to Ann Arbor,
Nice.
which is kind of near Detroit, right?
40 minutes. Yeah.
45 minutes, yeah.
Pretty close.
Did you date a Jewish girl or something?
No.
Oh.
We had we had an event at Skeeps. You ever been there?
Skeeps. Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Skeeps.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was a good time.
All right, should we hear the final am of the asshole?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's like, so there I am, like sawing
that a
this
thing?
turtle's legs
It
off.
just occurred to me, like, 2 of the people I know closest that went to Michigan.
U of M's, yeah, a lot of Jewish people there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like the Jewish American princess like hub.
Yes.
That's what they say.
Same with
and
like,
that
Miami.
abbreviation is what?
I can't say it online.
My bad.
Say that.
But yeah.
I feel like Miami.
I've told my Jap story, haven't I?
Yeah, pays to get paid.
Will just, and that is brought to you by.
It is now just Rusty's Playdate.
I worked at a barbecue place in high school, and we sold pickled jalapenos. And I was a cashier, and the button on the cash register just said JAP. And so, like, they would like call out the order, and then I would type it in, and someone was like, "All right, like, sausage, whatever, like brisket, blah blah blah." And they were like, 2 pickled jalapenos. I go, 2 Japs. And I look up, and there's an Asian couple ordering.
Oh no, that's literally like, yeah,
And I just,
that's like a curve.
Where was
yeah,
it?
I just at Lewis Barbecue in Charleston, South Carolina, dude.
They were
2
like,
Japs, and I turn up, and I was like, "You're
At
totally."
least South Carolina
15,
doesn't have like
80.
a reputation
Yeah.
for being racist.
Yeah, exactly.
all their friends.
In South Carolina, they know you mean well. You know,
They're walking around. They're like,
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like the sirens calling us.
yeah. All right.
Don't stop. All right. Second am
Horrible.
I
Yeah, it was
the
really bad.
asshole. All right.
Sorry,
this, I just said second am of the asshole. This is from Jack. He says, I went to Chili's a few nights ago and encountered quite the moral conundrum. Our waitress was a high school friend of mine. We both did choir together. She's very pure, innocent, Christian college. So with her high school sweetheart. In fact, this high school sweetheart bussed the table when we finished.
Aw.
That's cute.
I introduced her to my coworkers, and when he left the table, I said, that's our waitress's boyfriend. Flash forward, after we finish and pay, I'm standing outside with one of my coworkers, and the boyfriend comes out. He waits in his car for like 40 minutes and eventually drives away. A few minutes after that...
Wait, time out.
Wait, I'm so fucking confused.
How long were you chilling outside this Chili's?
Wait,
45 minutes at least.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I got lost. I'm like, I'm
Okay,
super
ready?
confused.
Okay,
high school sweethearts are a tag team duo. One buses, one
Yes.
waits at Chili's.
yes.
Got it.
They are waiting on a kid who is writing into us named Jack, and he's eating there with his coworkers.
And he went to high school with them.
And he went to high school with them. he mentions to his friends, that's her high school boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
They're
And then-
still together.
High
though?
school sweetheart.
I guess that's what he says.
We'll see. But
And-
Jack also chain smoked cigarettes because for
Yeah.
some reason he was outside of Chili's for 40 minutes
Yeah.
to know that's how long
Yeah.
the
Maybe
boyfriend
he's trying
was
to
out
pick
there.
up chicks.
Outside of
the
Chili's.
sidewalk.
Let's hear the end of it.
Right.
It might help. It might help.
Sidewalk
no,
outside of a Chili's, you can be on for 45 seconds.
You're getting railroaded here, Lauren.
The thing about this segment is we cannot get through one story without them interrupting me 12 times.
Yeah.
And people love it. And that's why we make millions.
People love it.
Thank you, Cuba.
Okay, so
you,
he waits
Cupid.
in his car for like 40 minutes and eventually drives away. A few minutes after that, she comes out with some coworkers. All of them leave except for her and one other guy. They hang out for like 2 hours. Yeah, why is he here?
He's staking out at Chili's.
Yeah, wait. No, this
There's
is
gotta
made
be-
up.
there's gotta
This
be
is
like-
made up.
or like he's
This
like-
is made up.
They hang out for like 2 hours. And eventually, we see them making out in the Chili's parking lot. What do I do, man?
Oh. He's not outside yet. He watched the guy sit in his car for 45 minutes through the window at Chili's. They're inside the Chili's, like drinking.
He has been eating at Chili's for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the problem.
Nothing wrong with that.
We've all done
Actually
it.
kind of baller.
Okay,
I don't.
he's
yeah,
asking.
The margaritas are like
He's just
the
asking,
conundrum.
what do I do? Because,
Wait, so he
oh my god.
Wait,
I have some follow-up questions.
Okay.
So he saw the boyfriend in the car for 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Why was he waiting?
That answer
Jack,
isn't gonna
Jack
be
was
revealed
Jack
to
and
us.
his coworkers are having a happy hour in the Chili's. They watch it happen through the window. That's my guess.
Yeah.
The boyfriend was out there for 45 minutes and then left?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the girl came out and started
making out with another.
But why
coworker.
does it matter that the guy was there for 45
It
minutes?
doesn't.
It doesn't.
Really?
It doesn't.
Okay, it's okay.
You're fixing
Why
it
was
up?
he there for 45 minutes?
Maybe they got in a fight and then he was like decompressing in the car listening to Radiohead.
Maybe.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird fishes.
Creed dropped a new album. He was listening to the whole thing.
Moral conundrum. I guess if you don't talk to that person, it's I don't know. I'm not like calling the dude back up and being like, "Hey, by the way, great to see you the other night.
Yeah.
Your goody two shoes girlfriend is making out with the manager."
It was the manager?
Well, no.
was
I'm
the
just
mayor.
The mayor.
Sorry, he's got a thing. He's got a problem with the
My
mayor.
ex-wife hooked up with the mayor.
Damn.
Yeah, and I caught him.
Yeah.
It was at a
I think it's a
cantina.
cantina.
Wait, Eric,
Cantina.
The mayor of did
You're
he
married?
dress like a mayor?
He was. He was married.
Yes.
And
I caught
we
it.
know the mayor.
Yes.
We know who the mayor is.
You guys have
Mike
no-
Duggan
Mike Duggan.
of Detroit.
Okay.
Damn.
And
Can we
he
pull him
caught-
up?
Wait, I know a guy named Mike Duggan from Detroit.
No, we're not pulling him
the mayor.
up.
He definitely
Yeah,
wasn't
I don't
the mayor.
even-
That's just like
yeah.
a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Are you sure he didn't like govern you? While you were
No, he didn't govern me ever.
So all right, does he tell the girlfriend or not? Let's gloss over the whole.
I
mayor
think.
stuff.
I'm sorry about
I think no. It doesn't
We're
sound
too
like
good
they're-
for her
It doesn't
anyway.
sound like they're friends at all. This is the first
Yeah.
time they've run into them in forever. Maybe they're in some sort of
polyamorous fuckfest.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Will,
all right.
I just, it feels like everyone is like waiting a lot in this. Like I just can't really get
There's a
around.
waiter.
He was waiting.
Yeah, I know.
He
But
was
why
bussing.
was he waiting? I guess I'm
I
hung
think-
up on that. I think you don't have to tell anyone.
Yeah, you're not an asshole.
What Will's
It's fine.
trying to say is, if you didn't hang out at Chili's for so long, you wouldn't have found yourself in this conundrum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get in and out of Chili's going forward.
Maybe he
He's
was
dealing with
waiting.
the burden of information. He has
Yeah.
information that, but you can't act on it. It's not your place.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just.
You should probably call into a podcast and tell the whole story.
Yes.
That's actually probably.
Hopefully they hear this. We're on to you.
Can you imagine that guy's listening?
Yeah, he's like the tray.
He's
is-
sitting outside Chili's waiting for 45 minutes. Listening. He was listening to our podcast, is why.
Yeah, if you, Jack, if you went to high school with a guy named Jack and you have a Christian girlfriend and you're a busboy at Chili's, this
You're
may
fucked.
be about you.
You're fucked. Yeah, you're
And
fucked.
We have bad news.
You're cooked,
He's
pal.
bussing tables and like has his headphones in, drops the whole thing. What? All right, yeah, no, you're not the asshole, but the mayor or the
Stop, you gotta stop bringing up the mayor. It's gonna send him.
no, the manager sounds like the asshole.
We don't know if this is the manager.
Yeah. I'm just
mean-
assuming if you're going to cheat with a coworker
Yeah.
that you also work with your other boyfriend, you might as well at least climb the ladder.
Yes,
Oh,
agree.
That's I don't know about that.
Could be Mr. Chili.
If your
be
name's
chilly.
Jack and
Yeah.
your girlfriend gets promoted to hostess this week, something might be going on.
Yeah, something's
You get
fishy.
promoted from waitress to hostess?
No.
Hostess,
That would be a
classy
demotion.
job.
I always thought the hostess was the cool one.
No,
Hostess
hostess,
is
because
like the
hostess
first
is-
thing you do.
You can
And
be
they're
like
hourly.
14 if you're a hostess.
Yeah.
You can't
Or
They
host,
didn't
yeah.
let me host
You don't
at
make-
the one restaurant I ever.
You're not pretty.
Yeah, that's true.
Like traditionally. You're handsome.
I had to.
Well,
you're
hey, look at you now. You're a host.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right.
Podcast. Our podcast hostess, Lauren.
Yeah.
All right, should we prank call?
Yeah. Oh my God. Do you want to do it?
No, you did. I did
I'm
last week.
excited for country songs.
Yeah. I know. We just gotta call this guy and tell him.
Do you know the guy who you're calling?
No, it's some guy. We solicit DMs.
People send us their friends' numbers and like the problem with their house, and then we call
You
them.
guys have legal over here? Because this feels...
We have a lawyer.
No, we've
I've
been
never met
impersonating
him.
the government, though. Yeah.
But one guy who actually does the job that we do said he thought it was funny. So I think we're in the clear.
Oh, okay.
Who did?
Some guy who actually works in like the building or the permitting division of the building
I
department.
think you could always just.
DM'd us?
No, he like commented and was like, "I work there. It's fine."
I think it's.
Wow.
You could always just say like it was a fake prank.
Yeah.
Yeah, So this guy cut down trees in his yard that he wasn't allowed to. So I'm gonna call him, tell him he has to put them back up.
I like that.
Are you still? Wait, what county is he from?
This is Bonneville County, Idaho.
Okay.
I'm gonna change I have an app to change my area code, so it'll come from a local one.
Classy.
Okay.
And are we? Are we
hear this?
supplying comedy in the background?
Yeah, I think you just like.
I got those chains. You need it.
Maybe do like funny faces or something. Yeah, I don't really know how to.
Faces. He's not gonna see my face.
FaceTime?
It doesn't really look like a traditional office. Were you guys big prank callers back in the day?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What was your go-to?
Restaurants. Sadly, after working in restaurants and
Yeah.
appreciating small business, I'd order 500 egg rolls and I was going to pick them up in an hour.
No.
I'd order a Taco Bell or call Taco Bell right before they close. I'm around the block. My boys just finished baseball. I need 50 quesadillas. And they'd get them ready and then I'd never show up.
That's criminal.
It's fucked up. Yeah.
The people that there was this trend going around where they thought that like minimum wage workers weren't allowed to eat the food at the restaurant, so they would call in a bunch of food and then not pick it up so that they could eat it. But it was like you're just making them make this food that they definitely could have just made anyways.
Yeah.
Right.
This is Matt. Hi there, Matt. Wait, am I country again?
No, you're normal.
I'm from the permitting division of the building department here in Bonneville County.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do an accent.
Yeah, a little bit. Just think rustic.
Now, I heard you cleared out a few trees in the backyard. Are you aware that's a violation of forestry policy?
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, perfect. This is gonna be viral. Oh, here goes nothing.
Put it closer to the.
God, his ass so good. He's not gonna answer. I'll just leave a voicemail.
And then next.
We'll call him back later.
Your call has been forwarded to an
All right.
Should I just hang up or should I leave a
Yeah,
voicemail?
hang up.
Hang
We'll call him back later.
I don't know. I kind of like the. Oh, sorry. He sent me a sorry I can't talk right now.
Oh. Say that's okay. Big news coming soon.
Wait, text him if he can talk later, and then we'll call him after the pod.
Just like,
Just to record.
No. We'll come back in and record it.
Yeah.
what do I say?
Just we'll respond
It's
later.
fine. Yeah.
All right.
Say it's
All right,
urgent.
And that was the
It's
prank
urgent.
call segment.
911 emergency.
Hey, great prank, by the way, man.
Hey.
You really got his ass.
Thank you. I have a gift. I'll put my
Okay.
ringer on in case he calls back.
Should we do This Guy Rocks or Teach Me Something?
Oh, yeah.
This guy rocks sounds fun.
All right.
Yeah, all right, let's do that one.
So our This Guy Rocks are people that we've found on the internet. Lauren, pause this when it comes up. You guys are probably familiar with this guy. He is a Detroit guy.
Oh, yeah.
It's the homie.
So his whole thing is defense,
Yes.
right? Self-defense. And he uses like his like students or coworkers as like the people that he
He's a
beats
Rex,
up.
Rex
Typically,
Kwando type.
yeah.
Yeah.
Typically it's like
Speaking of Idaho.
wrestling moves, right?
Yeah.
I want you guys to watch this one. This is for in the event someone is trying to attack you with a chair. Apparently, this is how people in Detroit handle it. I wanted to let you know I looked into this and made sure this is 100% real.
Yes.
This is what we are watching. He actually does this to the guy. This is a real thing that he did to someone that is his employee.
Now, if they try to take that weapon and use it against you, you come forward, block it, redirect it, take in the eyes, and now you have the weapon. Now, it's also imperative to remember that you also have a burner. So if they try to hit you, yes.
Was that a gun?
He shot him with a less lethal bullet, which, if you're not familiar, hurts just as bad as a bullet.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
rubber
he
bullet.
that scream was like the Wilhelm
Oh
scream.
my God. Yeah, that was.
I never thought that scream could come out of that.
Is that actually
girl.
just like a
It's
rubber
edited
bullet.
scream?
no, that is his scream.
That's insane.
It's like rubber pellets that
Yeah.
come out at the speed of regular bullets.
Yeah.
They can't penetrate your skin.
Jesus.
That guy's awesome, and also the place that he used to have in Detroit. Our friends bought that place and turned it into a club.
Now it's a nightclub.
And we go like every weekend. It's like
That's
a friend's
awesome.
place.
Really?
Shout out Big Pink.
Big Pink. If you're ever in Detroit, go to
call me in high
Big
school.
Pink. It is, it's the best.
How is Detroit's nightlife?
It's awesome.
It's the best.
if you like
Literally
house
the best.
music and stuff, it's
I do.
it's really really good.
It's like house and techno is like the standard. Like if you go out a place that isn't playing that, it's because there's a theme.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
the rest of the nightlife,
and you'll catch
all
like
dancing.
classic, real legendary DJs out at like a little bar.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, that's
You'll
that guy.
you'll see people like starstruck by like a 60-year-old man.
Yeah, spinning vinyl at like a dive bar.
They'll be like, "Oh my god, that's him."
It's like Grandmaster
Yeah.
Flash.
Kevin Saunderson.
Yeah, the Saunderson brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's awesome. I love it there.
That's a good way to
We'll come visit.
Yeah.
get attacked by a chair
That how people defend each other, defend themselves.
You guys see
in
that shit all the
Detroit.
time, probably.
every day.
Honestly,
really.
I have seen people pick up chairs in
Yeah.
bars and start to do something.
Too many
like that.
guns in Detroit, though. I'm not picking up a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That scream is like a noise that I don't think your body can make unless you get shot.
Rubber ball.
Yeah.
All right, you got one of
I
those?
felt like that guy couldn't have known that was going to happen, or he wouldn't have signed up. For that.
I think they're like to them. This guy's like a god.
Yeah.
I slacked it.
So they're trying to hit you.
What did you say? You got to keep a burner?
Looks like he hit him like right in his ding dong. A little bit.
One of the worst
right.
places to get hit with those.
I think
Will, who is this?
that's Hot Dog Landlord.
Okay.
Okay.
What's his
Can
name?
you
wait,
explain
you
to the audio
describe-
listeners what he looks like?
He's like a purple. He's got like a purple outfit, and he's crouching by a dumpster.
He's also
I-
wearing Kobe 10s, which I think.
I think the best thing for the audio listeners is just to get through these.
Yeah.
Action.
Nice.
Awesome. Good job. Good job. He's looking good today.
He is.
He's off.
So that is what happens.
Guy rocks.
What is the
I like how he's like just leaves.
what is the relationship here? Like
I don't know.
He's very supportive.
That's,
Yeah,
what,
yeah.
that's what happens when you surround yourself with yes men. She's like, you're looking really good today. Like, no, he's not.
he's like, there he goes.
He could not look worse.
He looks like George Clinton.
He
from
just
Parliament.
lifted a trash. I mean, the trash can lift was pretty impressive.
Not bad. I'm assuming it's empty.
But like,
It sounds empty.
did they text each other and be like, all right, meet at this specific dumpster?
I don't think he texts. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
get the vibe that he does.
He has a pager.
Not that he couldn't. I just don't
Yeah.
think he does.
I don't think he wants to.
Choice.
Yeah, it seems like he's got bigger priorities.
Right.
wow.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, those guys rock.
Those guys
Those guys rock or what?
Yeah, they really rock.
All right.
Now this is Teach Me Something.
Teach me something. You are 10 times more likely to get bit by a New Yorker than you are to get bit by a shark. You are also more likely to get bit by a New Yorker than you are to get bit by a rat in New York.
Wow.
Interesting.
So
Rats
there are
don't even bite.
People
I guess
get bit a lot.
apparently more than there are shark bites.
I feel like there's a lot of stats like that with shark bites.
But yeah, there's a
yeah,
lot
like
more
you,
New
like, get hit
Yorkers
by a-
than sharks.
true, and a shark bite's definitely more deadly.
I think there are more
Yeah.
sharks. Google how I think there are like hundreds of
How many?
millions of
Google
sharks.
how many sharks
More
yeah, but
sharks
Yeah.
than New Yorkers? I
Yeah.
don't think
in the world?
Yeah. There are like way more than you'd think.
But shark.
There could
Hey,
be a
I'm
rat-
shocking here.
Could be 1 billion or more sharks.
Oh, that's
is-
more than New York.
And how many in New York?
there's
Less
like
than a
eight-
It's
billion.
gotta be close.
I think there's like 8 million people.
Oh, okay.
Um,
How do they even like?
it's all like
Figure
fucking.
that.
It's all a wild guess.
Yeah.
Sharks are older than trees. That's another
Yeah.
one.
There we go.
That's another fact.
Sharks,
Sharks
have
have
been around.
existed
species.
for longer than trees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like a
yeah.
singular shark. It's older than trees.
Oh my god.
There's that one in Greenland that's. I mean, he hasn't actually watched them, but he's been around for every war. Like he's been.
shack?
He's been around for every. He's been around since
My New Yorker
16
shark.
something.
That's like Jonathan the tortoise.
Oh yeah, the one
Jonathan
the
the tortoise.
Galapagos.
Yeah, he's like 230 years old, and there's
Yeah.
pictures of him from like 1860.
He
I
was
like there's like pictures of him like at World War II. Like,
at the Nuremberg trials.
he had he had one of the
Declaration of
Nazi bands
Independence.
on.
He's like,
Speaking of sharks, thank you, Mark Cuban.
yes. Shout out.
Gets
Cube.
paid to get paid.
Paid to pay cash app.
Yeah.
All right, let's get Willie's teacher something, and then we can do some country songs.
All right.
Oh yeah, I was reading about tarantulas that
like how you said that, by the way.
Thank you. I think in like Brazil or something, they keep frogs as like pets, quote unquote, like in their like tarantula den. It's like a really safe place for frogs, and it's this like mutually beneficial relationship where the frogs eat the ants that would like hurt their
the
like,
tarantulas.
Yeah, babies or
Symbiotic.
something, and then the tarantulas protect the frogs.
That's
And,
nice.
so
From what?
From predators, anything that would eat a frog.
It's like the birds that eat clean the alligator's teeth.
Yeah.
The alligator
It's like
agrees not to eat them.
the tarantulas
He
and
needs his
frogs
teeth
like
cleaned.
live together.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Didn't you have a tarantula named Christina or something?
Yeah.
You growing up? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I used to let her inside my mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that.
Don't the
I'd
female
go like
ones
this.
live to like 35 or something?
Not
Yeah,
when
they
he's
can-
around.
What's that supposed to mean?
he ate a few of them.
Yeah, and I was trying to do the prank.
He's doing the
Yeah.
prank and then he got really
Yeah.
hungry.
He beat it with golf
Wait,
clubs.
that's so. They're like harmless
What?
tarantulas.
Oh, hell no.
No way.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
what?
Yeah, you got to train them.
They're
Why'd you-
poisonous.
It would only let me put it in my mouth.
Oh, what did you gain from that?
Yeah.
What did I gain from it?
Yeah.
The prank.
Chicks.
Oh, he would just show us.
Yeah, I'd walk into a room and they'd be like, "What's up?" And I'd be like, and they'd be like, "You all right?" And I'd go,
Close the mouth around it.
"Oh yeah,
What did it taste like?
furry." I guess. Yeah, kind of like a kiwi.
I don't want that in my mouth.
That's all right. You don't have to.
I promise.
You could probably never gain the trust of one anyway. It's a very
did
delicate
you-
operation.
First of all, I'm sure I could get it.
Okay.
How long did it take for you guys to build that relationship where you were able to eat it?
6 months.
Oh, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
He's quick with animals, though.
I'm good with animals.
Bad with people. But he's good
You guys
with
have animals
yeah.
now?
He has a dog.
I have a dog.
Kind of.
Hank.
There we
Don't
go.
say kind of.
He's. I mean,
Kind of have it.
No,
Yeah.
he's 10 pounds, and so he
okay.
sees it as like a rat. But he's a half wiener dog, half Maltese poodle.
Oh my
and
God,
he's
that's
10.
adorable.
very cute.
Cute.
What's
You
his
type
name?
in Riley's Hank, Hivemind Hank, it might come up.
Yeah, if you
I've
look
got-
up.
Is that his?
Hivemind Hank, it might
I
come
mind
up.
Hank.
He might
One
be that
word.
famous.
Oh, go to the Reddit.
Yeah,
Look at the
Reddit.
first one.
Wait, on Instagram?
No, the
Reddit.
first one
Reddit
right there.
We'll probably have.
There he
That's
is.
him.
Aw.
That's so cute.
Yeah, and that's me with longer hair.
I love when dogs feed
Not
do
that
that
much
when they like
longer. A little
face
bit
Oh,
outward.
his are like that all the time.
So cute.
And then he had a herniated disc earlier this year in his back.
Here we go.
It was like, come on.
There we go.
Here come the waterworks.
Gonna cry.
It was a tough time for him. He was on gabapentin most of the time.
Yep.
He had 3 months of rehabilitation, and now he's back to about 95%.
Yeah.
So, there we go.
He'll never play in the league again.
Yeah.
He'll
Yeah.
live a happy life.
You had to give up.
You had to give him Tommy John.
They're going to take care of him, though. Because, I mean, he was a great player. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you guys are the guests, so you get to pick. Would you rather do country songs first or sayings that don't exist first?
Sayings then country songs?
Yeah,
Or
let's
do we
do
want to
that.
ramp up to sayings?
Your sayings are so good. Let's go with country songs
Okay.
first. Yeah. I'll pull mine.
These ones always make me nervous.
Do you want me to do all 3 of my country songs first?
No,
We'll go one at a time.
Like a draft.
We're
We're
going
drafting.
first.
One at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
So,
We got to tee it up. Ready?
yeah.
These are country songs that don't exist.
You guys told us that we had to do this, and I woke up, and the first thought in my head was this, and I don't know what it means. And the name of the song is Playing Soggy Knuckles at Redondo Beach.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, come on over, baby. Get on your feet. We're playing Soggy Knuckles at Redondo Beach.
It's pretty good.
I like that.
I did not prepare.
Is that a
any-
game? What is
any
that?
No, I
music.
don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't
sounds
know.
like exactly what it
It sounds gross, but I don't know what it means, and it was just in my head. And I think I've heard of Redondo Beach once, so it really is like came to me.
I think
in a
it's outside
dream.
Detroit, right?
It is outside of here.
From what I've read about it, not a very country place.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I actually don't know what that is either.
Sounds like it could be though.
It's like 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Will,
from
you want to
here.
come over to my place and play Soggy Knuckles later?
Yeah, well, why don't we just head down to Dondo and do it? Like the song.
All right, I don't know which one I want to go with first. I'm going to go with my long one. It's There Stands the Bottle, a.k.a. my brother, aka my love, aka the only thing that's ever loved me.
I love that.
Wow. I like that.
Thanks,
I
guys.
like that.
I've got Caught in the Fiddle. She's telling me I gotta choose, but I'm so damn non-committal. I'm stuck here at this country bar, and I'm caught right in the fiddle. And then it's like he's trying to like choose between two girls, but we'll play on words at the middle fiddle.
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah.
I like it.
Feels like everyone brought choruses.
Hey, I didn't do that. Did
That's
you?
the only one I did that for,
All right.
by the way. My rest was
I've got Fishing for Compliments. It's about a cowboy who is new in town, and he keeps wearing like really big hats and like really
Nice.
bright boots. And it's about how he's fishing for compliments.
Nice.
I like
He's
that.
not a real cowboy.
I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. This one's it's bad. It's not good. It's not written by a good guy. It's written by a bad guy who makes country.
Kid Rock.
And it's a song about guys' night at the country club
Okay.
down by the docks, and it's called "No Shoes, No Shirt, No Cervix."
Oh,
Yeah,
I like it.
it's a guy's night. You know,
It's a guy shit. That's
I was
guy
trying to
shit.
get like in the head of like a bad country guy.
Yeah. He's the bad boy of country. Maybe that's like his shtick.
Yeah.
I don't hate
Wait,
that.
also, they're at the country club also.
Like it's a
They're like rich cowboys.
it's like
no, it's a country
club.
country themed beach bar.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's for sure.
It's not Inverness.
Right.
All right, my next one, oddly enough, Toledo themed. It's called "I'm hitchhiking to Toledo," and then in parentheses to see the Mud Hens, who are the minor league baseball team.
I feel like I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Who are
The
they
Toledo
for?
Mud Hens.
Yeah, Toledo
They're
Mud
the
Hens.
Tigers farm team.
Oh,
Okay,
they
Triple
play
A.
they play the Sea Dogs. That's how we know.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're Sea Dogs, Mud Hens.
Yeah. Sea Dogs fans. So. Why AITA.
We bleed teal.
We bleed. All right, I've got Let My Horses Run. Okay.
You gonna sing again?
Tells me she's worried. Say, girl, I'm having fun. She says, hold your horses, but I let my horses run.
Oh, that's nice.
Very well done.
Good.
It's like letting your inhibitions go.
Yeah. Or like going like I'm living that life.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, slow down. You're like, nah, I was born to run.
Yeah, that's
Whoa,
nice.
whoa, other song idea.
Baby, I was born to run. Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah,
We'll work
write
on
that
it later.
down. Yeah. Circle
Really
back.
quick, I just want to comment on this. It's so weird to me. If you like, young people think that Bruce Springsteen is a country singer
Yeah.
because of that one song.
What?
There's like the song that's not Bruce Springsteen, but it says Bruce Springsteen. Like,
Oh,
it's
Eric Church.
called-
yeah. Like I
yeah.
meet so many people now who are like, oh, like listening to some Bruce Springsteen, but they like have never listened to him. They just
Yeah.
think he's a country singer because of
That's
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite songs growing up.
Born to run.
Springsteen.
Really?
I love Bruce Springsteen.
I've got Not Hungover You. So this guy breaks up with his girlfriend. He wakes up after a night of drinking, trying to get rid of her memory. He's really hungover, and he realizes that he's not over her yet.
That's really good.
He's not hungover her yet.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, I
That's
like
beautiful.
that. My last one here is, Dear Jesus, could you turn this water into whiskey?
That's good.
Yeah. My last one's just "You play Keno?" question mark.
Oh yeah. I know.
It's about a guy's like his first line at a bar.
Yeah.
He's like,
What is that?
Keno?
Is that everywhere? I thought that was like a Massachusetts thing.
Don't get me started.
I'm glad you asked because I don't know what it is.
Like the
You know?
old guys at the bar in Boston would like just play like
You ever seen the screen at a bar that just has numbers on it?
yeah.
Oh,
That's
I've
Keno.
never known what that. I thought it was the Powerball number.
Get
that
into
day.
it, buddy.
No, that's Keno.
Oh,
My
that's
aunt and uncle won $300,000 on Keno in 1 year.
Holy shit.
Just two
So
winners.
it's just like printing
How much
money.
cash does this bar have on hand?
It's a statewide thing. Like every
yeah.
state has Keno.
It's like the lottery, but it's distributed among.
And you just ask the bartender for paper, and you can like choose as many numbers as you want. You pick your numbers out of 80, and then if those you pay for how many draws you want. So I'll do a $4, and I'll give $10, and I want to do 10 draws, $1 a box.
I have to.
How do they know you didn't just fudge it after?
Well, they run it through a machine. You have to fill out this little thing. They run it through a machine. They print you a ticket. They got your numbers
Scantron.
on it, and it tells you how many draws you go through. And during those draws,
And then
if
it's happening like live while you're at the bar.
while you're at the bar. And then if you hit all your 4 numbers, you get like $75.
Sounds like a
Was your
blast.
uncle
It's a
like
blast.
the coolest guy in town?
My aunt and uncle, they just were always at a sports bar.
Yeah.
And so when they won, it was like a big deal in my family. I mean, he bought everybody in the bar both times. Bought everybody in the bar.
You find out in the moment.
Oh yeah.
So he's at the bar and
If it hits.
Sounds like a delight.
Sounds
Oh,
awesome.
it's great. It's like
Yeah,
pull
it's fun.
tabs.
So
Do you
he
guys
won-
get those
he
around
won-
you?
I did that when we were in Minneapolis.
Yeah,
He
pull
won
tabs are
hundreds
great.
of thousands of dollars at the bar.
Well, if you win over like $600, you got to go to the office and claim it. And there's like a Keno office.
Right, like he didn't get the
He's
money
like
right
hammered
then,
at the Keno. I was like, let me in.
but he bought everybody drinks because he realized that the money he did have was
Yeah.
not the only money he was
Yeah.
going to have.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's kind of sick.
Yeah.
Keno's great.
All right,
right, what do you got, Willie?
Look into that. All right, I've got Gene Pool, but it's spelled Jean.
Yeah.
He said, "Well, it ain't your fault. You got Yankee blood. You got skinny jeans. Mine's cowboy cut. Well, girl, we ain't from the same gene pool."
Fuck,
Yeah.
I should have wrote something.
How did you have time? You started doing it this morning. How did you have time to come up with
I'm killer. I can only do things when I have a deadline. So I could have started yesterday and it would have taken twice as long to do the same
Well,
thing.
those were great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
fantastic stuff.
I appreciate it.
Do you want to hear? I have two last ones, and I
Come
don't
on.
know which one to pick. Do you want to hear Fourth and Long Gone or Big Boots to Fill?
Fourth and long gone.
Yeah.
Fourth and Long Gone is about a group of high school friends who are getting back together like 10 years later, and they lost the championship game when they were in high school, and they're reminiscing about it. And their wife comes out and is like, "You guys need to stop reminiscing on this high school football game that's fourth and long gone."
Wow.
Thank you.
I like
Thank you.
that a lot.
Thank you for your time. Pays to get paid.
It pays to get paid on cash?
Pays to get paid on Cash App.
Yeah.
Should we do sayings now?
Yeah, let's do some sayings that don't exist.
These are sayings that don't exist.
All right, who's going first?
We'll do the same snake.
Same order?
Snake draft.
Snake draft.
All right,
Wait, that's not a snake draft. Okay.
I'll start with my short one. Living room lazy. So this refers to like the origin is someone who's so lazy that they sleep on the couch despite having a bed and bedroom. They're just too lazy to make the walk.
I gotcha.
But then they're like, oh, that guy can't get his life together. He's living room
He's
lazy.
living room lazy. I like that.
It's a little close to home, but I like it.
Oh no, trust me, that is autobiographical.
You do sleep on your couch a lot.
I do.
I have a great couch, though, in my defense.
My roommate actually brought it up to me the other day. I was like, yeah, like the other night I slept out on the couch because like I was too hot in my room and slept next to the AC, whatever. And he's like, you also do that like, a couple nights a week.
Not
You
for
sleep
hot,
on the
yeah.
couch. And then I was like, no, I know. And he's like, for the record, I'm cool with it. Like, you can sleep on the couch if
Sleep
you want.
wherever you
He's
want,
like,
man.
I'm not mad at you about it. Just acknowledging that you do that.
My first semester, my senior year, both my roommates were abroad, and my bedroom was downstairs, and I was like scared to go down there when there was no one there. So for the whole first semester, I slept on the couch, and I like kind of made that my room. And they came back from Italy and were like, "What have you been doing?"
Yeah, that's the fact that they're gone would be more of the reason that. Like, were you sharing a bedroom with them?
No. I was scared to
you
go
were
down
scared.
there,
Scared of the
because
basement.
they weren't there.
Got it.
And so
That's a rational fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure something would have happened.
I'm sure there was a monster down
I'm
there.
glad you took the safe route.
better to sleep right by the front door.
Yeah, you wouldn't be here if that hadn't happened. So,
My first saying is 2 clams at the raw bar. This is when you and your buddy are outclassed at an event. So you go to an event and you realize it's way classier. So you're the clams at the raw bar.
That's
Everybody
so
wants
good.
the oysters and the shrimp and stuff, and you're just like the 2 shitty clams at the raw bar.
I like that.
I like that a lot. Yeah, that is not. Yeah,
That's
my
you with
mind
the-
was going every other direction.
It's you at the white party.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a clam at the raw bar.
Yeah, exactly. I was crunching some numbers when he said that.
I've got. Don't forget the roller coaster has a camera. Like, every time I get off a roller coaster, I see the picture of me, and I'm just sitting there like. So when you're going through life, don't forget to smile and enjoy every little interaction, because you never know when someone's gonna have a interaction with you or perception of you that might just be a throwaway in the context of everything, but it could.
I like
The moment.
this
That's beautiful.
turn on it because I thought you were like, I was thinking about it like you're getting fucked up.
No.
And, like you don't remember, like you could get caught at any moment.
Oh,
Don't
no.
forget that the roller
I was
coaster
thinking
got a
more
camera.
like the guy that comes up to you. That might be the only time he ever sees you. So be your best self. Make the best impression you can at any given moment.
That's
You know?
beautiful.
is.
I
I
love
love
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got there's no such thing as a hole in zero. Like to get something done, you at least have to
to
give
hit it once.
You have to give it a
That's
shot.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
some people are scared to try, but you're never going to succeed unless you take a swing at it.
Oh, that's
good.
nice.
I like that.
You guys are
great.
way more wholesome than mine. The ones I got coming up are rough.
Wholesome.
Yeah. My next one is his brain built the plane and his mouth crashed it.
Oh,
So this is when somebody has a great idea but can't deliver it.
Wow.
You know?
really good.
That was awesome.
That's beautiful, man. Great job. Sorry about your dog, by the way. And the disc.
He's good.
The herniated
Yeah,
disc.
herniated
He's
dick.
good now. Thank you, gabapentin. It pays to get paid on gabapentin.
Is that his
That's
doctor?
his dog medicine.
That's dog medicine.
But it's also human medicine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone can take it. It's fun.
You think you put it in hookah?
Yeah, probably. You can put anything in there. My next one is sold Ajax to the Chechnyan. This is when your buddy's so down bad for money, he did something like that is definitely going to get him hurt or in trouble.
That look at. I don't even know.
If you sold Ajax to someone, you're selling them like fake blow.
Oh, okay.
And if you do that to a Chechnyan, that's just extremely
What's a
risky.
Chechnyan?
A Chechnyan is like it's
They
a
hate
little country outside. They hate Ajax. It's
near Russia.
It's a dangerous country
Okay.
outside of Russia. If you saw the video of the
Chechnya?
mounted
Is that-
Chechnya, yeah.
Is a country?
Did you see the mounted machine gun on the Cybertruck?
No, that sounds awesome.
That's the leader of Chechnya did that.
Oh my god.
I went to high school with a Chechnyan guy, and he one time told me that he was up for a week straight because he'd been doing cocaine. We were 15. And I was like, I've never heard of anybody doing cocaine that I know personally.
Yeah.
And then he broke into the school with a sword, but not when the school was closed.
Yeah.
And then he got expelled, and he was just kind of swinging it around in a classroom.
You remember when there was a mutiny against Russia and their own like paramilitary force like did that march on Moscow?
Sure.
It's like a year and a half ago. It was like some of their own like mercenaries turned on them and they were just marching on Moscow.
No,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
sounds-
you know.
Yeah.
You said sure, so
Yeah.
That was a
you know about
Czech.
it.
can picture it.
That was a Chechnyan military force.
Okay,
They are
okay.
like known as being some of the scariest military operators ever. So
Got it. So if
you
you're
sold
selling-
fake blow to a Chechnyan, you're so down bad for money, you're probably gonna die.
I'm tracking.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you. Sorry, we
No problem.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked it. It was fun. So far.
I've got cueing in the chorus. This is something I do sometimes. Like I'm already thinking about what the next song is going to be, so I'm cueing a song, and it's at like the chorus of the song I'm listening to right now, and then
Yeah.
I think about like, what am I doing here?
Right.
I should
So,
be
you know what I
enjoying
mean?
the song. I'm
Enjoy
listening.
the moment. Don't worry about what's in the future until you know you're just till you have to. But
Yeah.
you know,
Don't think about the next bar while you're at the first one.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the next woman when you're
Whoa.
yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, or man.
There you
Sorry,
go.
I
Oh, there-
apologize.
Or-
I forgot. Yeah.
Or non-binary
person.
person.
non-binary person.
Thank you.
Or
Dog with herniated.
Easy.
Herniated
Easy.
dick.
Jesus.
No one
Or
had
s-
sex
or
with his
skunk.
dog.
Knowing this guy, am I right?
I've got stealing the keys to a broken down car. You're like putting effort into something that even if you pulled it off would have no payoff.
Nice.
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I like that. My last one is surfing on a shoebox. It's like a guy who just isn't prepared for a situation and everyone knows it.
Yeah.
And so he's just ill prepared, but he's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So, that guy's surfing,
Surfing
on a shoebox.
That's nice.
yeah, I like that a lot. That would be really hard to do.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna work out.
It's not going to work out. You're going to sink.
You get one wave tops.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so waterlogged.
Yeah.
My last one is leaving town on a rocking horse. This is your friend who's always threatening to like move or like bail on the party even.
Yeah.
Like, this sucks. I'm going to leave. And then they never actually leave. They just want the attention.
That's great.
They're like, I think I'm going to move to New York. And everybody's like, oh, don't do it. And then they never do. Like, that's all they want is the reaction.
Yeah. They really drag, or if they are leaving, like sometimes they really drag out. Like this is our last Wednesday brunch. Like, I'm like, I can't. You get
It's
one
like
thing.
6 going away parties.
Yeah.
And in all transparency, that was the title of one of my country songs. And then I was like, that's a better saying. I switched it around.
That's funny. I've got a pen in the dryer. That's someone who just makes everyone around them worse and brings everyone down. But he's a pen in the dryer. You ever had that happen, dude? You get a
yeah.
little pen in the
Sucks.
dryer, it sucks. It ruins all your clothes.
It's over.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no getting that out.
If that guy's a pen in the dryer, you got to cut him out, you know?
I love it. My last one is shaving with your eyes closed. Like taking like unnecessary risks Like we're setting ourselves up for failure. Like surely that's gonna end poorly.
That's similar to surfing on a shoebox. Yeah. Ours are like synonyms. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fun.
That was awesome.
This was so fun.
You guys were great at that.
No problem.
Thanks.
You want to do more?
No, no. I was relative to our other guests. I was very impressed.
Yeah.
So you know,
We don't get to
Waleed
write a lot.
specifically. Yeah.
That guy's got issues.
Yeah.
He's got a food cart to worry about.
Oh, Waleed. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, if you come on our podcast, we're gonna shit on you the next guest. That
Correct.
comes on.
Yeah, you guys will be fucking eviscerated.
I like that.
That's fine.
Personally.
Yeah.
There's too much positivity out there.
You pull up Hank again. Look at this stupid little
Yeah,
dog.
Fucking idiot dog. Remember we all pretended like it was cool?
Get a herniated disc. I didn't know dogs could get those.
The next episode, there's like a dartboard with Hank on it. Like, why do they have that?
All right,
Please don't do that.
that's all we got for our. Except we have our one last final segment,
Oh yeah.
which is whose personality are you going to steal this weekend? We didn't tell you about
Oh,
this, but it's like I don't know what you guys got on the docket this weekend.
yeah.
But whose head are you trying to get into?
Out of your guys's?
No.
Or just anybody.
The world.
Oh, the world? Probably Tim Walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably go walls on him.
You're
I'm
gonna
going
go
balls to the
balls to the
walls.
walls.
I'm going balls to the walls this weekend. I'm just going to say crazy run-on sentences. And
We should make shirts or something.
I'm going to kind of disguise my extreme liberalism with like a likable football kind of mask.
That sounds fun. Yeah.
Yeah. I have to pick somebody.
What?
Is it Freaky Friday or like? Give me what are the details?
I think you're like
You're
tapping
just
into their
acting like
psyche.
them.
I'm gonna act like
Yeah.
them.
Or just like
Introduce
emulate
some of their
qualities.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're stealing their bits.
Probably Derek Jeter.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'd like to get inside of his
Shave
head.
your
You're
head.
going to date
what I mean?
Madonna?
Oh, I'm gonna buy the Marlins. Yeah.
At least put a bid in.
Yeah.
That's a good move. Just throwing a bid for your favorite team.
I'm gonna buy the Marlins.
I'm on
Few
Jeter
grand.
mode this weekend.
How was your weekend? It was pretty low key. Bought the Marlins. So,
Broke
kinda
up with
over my head
Madonna
there.
again.
I'm in a lot of debt now.
Yeah.
They suck. I put a swimming pool in the outfield. No one goes.
Down payment was $5,000, but the monthly.
Yeah.
It's gonna pay off.
I rented the Marlins actually.
I'm leasing the Marlins this year.
Yeah. Shout out to Dontrell Willis, by the way.
Whose personality are you stealing?
I picked you.
Oh, I don't know mine yet.
No, I'm not picking.
Oh.
No.
You want to take mine? No. I don't have a specific person, but I'm going on a little road trip up to Monterey next weekend, and I think I'm gonna go to an aquarium. So maybe
Going fish mode.
Fish mode, yeah. Maybe like a turtle or like a dolphin.
Oh, great. Lauren's going fish mode again. I hate when she does that.
Yep.
Willie?
I'm thinking still.
I'm going to go with...
Billy Bean. I'm going with Billy Bean.
Canceled.
Did he actually?
From Moneyball? Is that what we're talking about? Is that the same guy?
Yeah, I got my fantasy football draft this week.
Oh, so you're
And-
going bean mode.
He's
So I'm going
flying
bean
to
mode.
Charleston.
I'm flying to
for it.
South Carolina to do it in person.
You're a beast.
He flew to a
And,
sports bar yesterday to do his.
Supposed to go to Malibu, and my girlfriend canceled our date because she got a migraine. And it was right in time, though, because I was going to forego my draft.
Yeah.
And so I just pulled off the highway to the nearest sports bar I could go to. This is kind of a long-winded story. So I'm excited to get in there. The bartender's from Cleveland. I'm sitting next to a guy from Chicago, and the Tigers are on the TV. And I'm like, perfect. They got microwave pizzas. I order one of those. And within, like, my countdown is at like 3 minutes, and I hear on the microphone in the bar, all right, everybody come grab your answer sheets. Sunday trivia is about to start. This is a dream come true. For me. I play trivia every week back home.
Yeah.
I go grab my sheets. I do my fantasy draft. I eat my pizza and have like 6 beers with this guy from Cleveland. My girlfriend's like, sorry, we can hang out later. And I'm like, oh, it's all right. Okay. It's all good.
That's great.
All the guys in your league are like, why is he on auto draft? You're like, I think Hitler was 19.
You guys got any good trivia questions for us?
Oh, the chirologist was one of them. How many teaspoons in a tablespoon?
2.5.
That was very matter of fact. I'm gonna go with 4.
3.
Fuck.
Split the difference.
Close.
What has the largest coastline in the world?
Wait, what
As
state
a,
or
as
what?
a nation.
Australia.
Canada's.
Oh, because all the
All the land.
all the inlets. and
All the
whatnot.
land, yeah.
It's like
Real quick,
Maine.
Do you know the 5 colleges? Oh.
No, go ahead.
Brown, Yale. Sorry.
No, the 5 colleges that have produced a U.S. president and a Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Oh, fuck. No, not even close. Michigan?
Michigan's
That's
one. Gerald Ford and
Yep.
Notre Dame.
Tom Brady.
Penn State.
No.
Penn State, no?
No, and I think no.
Super Bowl.
Wait, so
winning
you're
team.
asking the question, but you
No,
don't
no,
know?
that's not one. That's not one. That's not one. Confirmed. No.
Tennessee,
No.
Louisiana.
No.
Vanderbilt.
No.
Oh,
This is a great trivia question.
This is, yeah.
5 those.
It's 5.
Or any
I'll
of them-
give you.
Or any
Wait,
of
wait,
them
wait,
Ivy
wait,
League?
wait.
First time I told this joke, there were 4.
Texas.
No.
Or somewhere in Texas.
Boston College.
I wish.
I
Wait, do
wish
you know
that-
I went there?
No.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, a bunch of my uncles went there.
Go Eagles.
Go.
I was just
Eagles.
gonna say I wish Matt Ryan won that Super Bowl too.
Yeah, no, facts. We wouldn't have. Actually, John Kerry and Matt Ryan. That's actually pretty funny. We're like the cusp
They're close.
of both.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost.
right there.
That's crazy.
No, I don't know.
Okay, do you want to
I'm
tell
throwing
them?
it.
Notre Dame.
You said that
No.
already.
Oh, you did?
Think about what school. I feel like one of them's like a layup in terms of academic excellence and
Harvard.
athletic excellence.
Yale.
Stanford.
Stanford.
Stanford, yeah.
Cal.
No.
It feels like you don't know.
I do.
No.
I do. Navy. Is Roger Staubach and
Fuck. Sorry.
someone else, and then Jimmy Carter, I think, and then Miami, Ohio.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
Benjamin Harrison and
Ben Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger.
And then the most recent one was Delaware. Is Joe Biden and Joe Flacco.
Oh,
So those both hit in the last 10 years.
Oh.
or 12, 15
Yeah,
years, I
nuts.
guess.
That's
That is electric.
crazy.
Okay, I have one trivia question, and then we can be done.
Okay.
When was the last election that didn't have a Biden, Bush, or Clinton in it?
88.
Well, we already talked about
Oh, that was Bush.
What?
Bush was VP. What?
He already asked us this.
Oh.
Yeah, I love this question.
Yeah,
I know. I think I told
Sorry.
Liam that.
Is it
you asked us.
So
76?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isn't that
no,
crazy?
70.
No, it's 70.
We talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Are
70.
you doubting
Isn't that
him?
nuts?
84 was Dukakis and Bush, and then 80 was
80 was Biden ran.
I don't think 74 existed.
We didn't say 74.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, who was 80 then?
I don't know. One
80
of
was
one of
Biden
them,
ran early on.
one of them was in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Biden ran really early on when he was like.
Oh, I thought it meant like
40 or something.
Major nominee.
No,
No,
the
they're, no,
1980
they're,
election.
no, no, they're as a vice president
Google
or
the
president.
1980.
It wasn't like it wasn't.
No,
like,
I know. But now I'm
Ronald Reagan and Jimmy Carter.
and was the
Oh, it was Reagan
Wait,
Bush.
click on
Reagan
yeah,
Bush.
yeah, yeah. Okay, and then yeah. That makes sense.
All right.
Oh, because then he
well, this has just been a blast.
This has been awesome.
Do you guys want to plug anything?
Sunday at the Oaks Tavern, they're doing trivia again. If you guys want to link up,
wait here.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
the Oaks Tavern. If you guys want to do that,
Okay, yeah, and we are Hivemind on YouTube.
and Hivemind
yeah.
Unlimited on
Hivemind,
YouTube,
yep, uh-huh.
and
Hivemind Cheap Seats coming soon.
and the Red Cross.
what's that mean?
We're doing an NFL channel.
Yeah, we're doing sports.
Oh, that's
football.
sick.
Yeah. It's been fun. We've been filming it, and then we're gonna do like weekly recaps and predictions and stuff. And then a lot of the games that everybody likes from our main channel, we're just like doing it all NFL themed.
So Jeopardy
beautiful.
and Feud and all
That's
that.
awesome.
Just
I would
NFL
assume you guys are Lions fans.
No,
Oh,
Browns
Browns.
fans.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Lions
bet,
are our
you,
NFC.
I bet
team,
you
though.
wish you were Lions fans right now.
No, our roster's better, and we have a sexy coach, and,
And
he
a
doesn't
sexy,
take he doesn't
sexy quarterback.
easy. He doesn't take unnecessary risks.
What, Jameis
and
Winston?
Doesn't take unnecessary risks.
Kevin Stefanski.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah. He's shaving with his eyes closed. The other guy,
Wait, were you talking about like the crab legs thing?
No, we're talking about Deshaun Watson masturbating.
Oh, right.
those
Right.
feel like some unnecessary risks.
All right.
Yeah.
Unnecessary risks.
Hey, he took a
too.
shot. Come on, can you blame him?
Hey, Dan Campbell goes for it on 5th, though. So
Let's get
All right, thank you guys so much for coming on, guys. We will see you next Wednesday. Have a great rest of your week.
thanks for
Bye.
having us. Woo. Sweet. That was great. Yeah, thanks, guys.
Coming on.